Ask yourself, do you need a mix or pro mix?
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank, local friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottages at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottages at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hog radio for details.
Mornings can be busy, but don't start your day on an empty stomach. Head over to Einstein Brothers Bagels, where every bite is a win. From fresh baked bagels and signature schmears to hot, savory breakfast sandwiches, Einstein Brothers has everything you need to fuel your day, whether you're headed to work, class, or just need a delicious pick-me-up. Feeding a crowd? Einstein Brothers also offers catering, perfect for the office or home. Visit today and grab your breakfast essentials. Einstein Brothers Bagels, where champions eat breakfast. Find your nearest location at einsteinbros.com.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Hey there, good Monday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Grab that heavy jacket. It's a cold start to the morning. Many of us are starting out into the teens and 20s. By the afternoon, plan for partly cloudy skies in northwest Arkansas with mid-40s returning. If you do have any errands to run today, get it done because by tomorrow, more winter weather is on the way. Tuesday morning will start out into the 20s with sleet and snow and then all transitioning into heavy accumulating snow by Tuesday evening. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All righty, here we go. Big day, full day. Ruskin and Zach with you here.
Earning the full paycheck today, right?
Coming at you right here on
He's working
on YouTube. Yeah. That's the only way we're going to be seen.
That's fair.
It's this or nothing.
Again, I think we should sell tickets, put bleachers in here, and we'll do it live in front of a studio audience.
Ruskin and Zach is filmed before a live studio
DQ, you're for that. We can
cheers.
We can jam 6 or 7 people in there on bleachers, right?
In the studio?
No, in with you.
No. I don't like it when people stand behind me.
You don't like that?
It stresses me out.
Why?
Because it stresses me out.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That settles that.
So,
special welcome to our MBI Platinum Plus members. Thank you for joining us.
We had an eventful weekend amongst the staff. Not that anyone's going to hear this. Derek cut his finger off. I survived the entire weekend.
I have to be careful because it's the middle finger for those of you listening on the radio. So I can't just, oh, there it is. Like I have to show the whole
you gotta
hand.
Be careful.
Because that would be deemed, we might get flagged on YouTube if I just start flipping off the camera or something.
I went full Pa Ingalls, didn't have internet all weekend, and
You
found
did.
it to be glorious.
Yeah, so you don't know anything that happened.
Not a
I don't know how
thing.
we're going to do a show then
It
if you have
was-
no idea what's going on.
Well, I
in the
worked
world.
Saturday, so I have some semblance of what went
You
on.
worked in a barn. Like, you don't
Well, okay,
know
first
what's
of all,
going
it's
on.
an expo center, and they had internet.
Was there livestock?
No, not this particular
Well, close
weekend.
enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going to, like, set you up, and you're like, didn't see it.
I didn't
see it.
Be kind of my
Didn't see
standard
it. I'm
answer.
like,
today.
great.
DQ,
Great.
what'd
How
you
we
do
going to
all
kill the
weekend?
time?
Oh, I got some ideas.
Nothing.
All right. Well, the hell of a weekend.
So the turns out the left middle finger is my mouse trackpad driving finger.
that's
so
a problem.
I'm really slowing down over here running this computer.
It's not great.
You don't know how important your middle finger is until it is
Until it's
unavailable.
incapacitated,
I
yeah.
know. I mean, driving alone. I mean, you got to have it up here, but I mean, especially for the Missouri and Texas cars, which you see. But just in general, like gripping things, like it's I'm gonna live.
Oh, good.
But it's
Okay.
still, it's pretty tender when you hit that area. It's like, it's like 50 paper cuts on one finger.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how one paper cut is
Now,
smarts.
You went to the extraordinary length this weekend to send a text, which included what can only be described as a fake brisket in a pan with that day's newspaper. My question to you is this, and DQ and I both had the same reaction. Where'd you buy it?
I bought it at the store.
Uh-huh.
And then I
Pre-cooked.
smoked it. No, I smoked it, and then that was before I pulled it apart. Yeah, that's
before
actually
or after the cut?
That's a pork butt, by the way. That's not a brisket.
Whatever.
So I smoked the butt. Yes, on Sunday.
Can't say that.
Why not?
I don't know. I figure that somebody's going to gripe about it.
Why are you the censor?
I'm not a great censor. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, why are you the fire marshal? You're the last person I would want in charge of anything.
I'm just going to leave. I don't care.
I mean, we gave you the hat.
Let the burn.
You're the one that pointed out that the fire extinguisher has been is expired like 3
Weren't supposed
years.
to say that.
Well, I mean, it's been expired for
Get
3
the
years.
marshal down here.
Again. DQ's on a first name basis with the fire marshal.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't supposed to. You share too much. That's the problem.
DQ, am I an oversharer?
Sometimes.
Yeah, see.
When am I
And
not?
sometimes you don't share anything at all.
Yeah, that's
right.
the mysterious time.
You are mysterious.
Oh,
Double life.
please. Oh, please. I
Double
don't want to
life,
hear it
for
from
real.
you two.
Very mysterious.
I do not want to hear double life stuff from
Double
you two.
life.
Don't want to hear it. Not listen.
Yeah. I think I'll be able to let the finger be free tomorrow.
Oh,
But,
good. Yeah,
until today. Or the
Be
rest
back
of
to
today.
flipping people off.
I'm going to let it, heal a little bit longer. It's not a big deal. Bled like a son of a gun, though. Good Lord. It was, imagine if I was on meds. It looked like a crime scene in that
Big
bathroom.
Lou.
Are you kidding me?
Did you get stitches?
Nope. It stopped before I had to go in. Because I was told, about 15 minutes. And at about the 15-minute mark, it kind of finally started to slow down. I'm like, all right, I'm not dying.
Wait a
today.
minute. You bled for 15 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
She's trying to take you out. She's
Okay.
just softening you up.
And then I think I got some salt in it later.
Oh, yeah. The salt in the wound.
The old-
That'll do it.
Yeah, I know why that's a saying now.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Yeah, it hurts.
Not great.
Right. Yep.
Not great, Bob.
They don't say things like Bactine in the wound. They say salt.
Yeah. And then you start thinking about the first thing I was thinking about is what's going to happen to the meat if I have to leave because the meat is still in there and not ready to go. So,
That's what you were thinking.
Yeah,
about.
well, I didn't want to ruin pork
Did you
butt.
update your will when you were doing this?
No, my will is ready to go.
Did you box up all your items and try and put them in your car so you could leave?
No, I was trying to not bleed all over the house. And then, you got to hold it up, right? Elevation. So then your arms get tired. And instinct is, well, just raise the other arm. Well, you can't raise the other. That doesn't do any good. So you had to hold it up.
You're married to a doctor. Where was she during all of this?
Work.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you were left to your own and you hurt yourself.
Never smoke alone.
Could have died.
Yeah, buddy system when you're barbecuing.
I could have died. I really could have died. But
great
I'm
question. Did anyone accidentally eat the tip of your finger?
No, that didn't happen.
Okay.
No. It wasn't in the. It was. I was putting a knife away in the drawer, and
Wait
I
a minute. You
missed
got
the
hurt?
sheath.
Was it with sex knife?
No. His finger
It
wouldn't be there.
It was one of these. It was one of these bastard pampered chef knives. And by the way, I got a problem with these people. I'm gonna tell you right now. get your equipment with better grips on the handle. Just saying here. What
Now,
never happened with Zach's knife.
If he'd done that with the knife that I got him, his finger would not be there.
No, that was it. That'd have been a clean cut.
Yeah, I mean,
right to the bone, man.
That's right. Yeah, that would have.
God, it hurt too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it hurt.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
woo.
There's that moment where you go, uh-oh, and then there's blood gushing out, and then the pain kicks in.
Yeah, and then you're like bleep, and then I think the other thing I did is I didn't use a good hand towel to wrap it up. I used one of my old hand towels from my bachelor days, so that was good. Because if I used a good one, I'd have never heard
it's
it.
nice that she lets you keep your old towels.
Because
just in case you have to leave.
The men know about this. There are towels that you can use, and then there are towels you can't use that are strictly decorative. And you have to know the distinction between the towels that you can use and the towels you can't use.
I don't know the difference.
I found
those.
No, you don't know. It's all
everything's.
You've got a cable spool as a coffee table.
You say that like it's a negative thing. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what? It's functional. It's stained. What's the difference?
Hey, as long as you don't get splinters.
Broken in, man.
Right.
Nothing bad happening there.
We are happy to have you with us. The number is 866-285-4005. I forgot to. We'll get to all that stuff later. I had stuff that I wanted to do here, and it's not ready to go yet, so we'll have to figure that out later. Basketball stuff.
Basketball.
Yeah. Basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. They you didn't see this, but they got beat over the weekend at Texas A&M, who the committee put on the either the 2 or the 3 line in their first little bracket looky-loo that they did on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
We had an incident here at the office this morning.
What happened?
Well, we've got a climate denier in our midst. DQ.
Do not say that I'm a climate denier.
Listen. We got plenty of them in the audience.
No,
all right?
yeah,
let's not make it seem like she's alone here.
I've never actually had to deal with one like up close and personal. So, as a responsible adult, I say to her this morning, I'm like, hey, we need to look at the weather. It could get a little dicey tomorrow. To which DQ responds without batting an eye. Well, I need to see the snow first. I don't believe it. So DQ, who did we FaceTime with?
Okay. My reasoning is because, you go to school and school gets canceled when it snows.
Yes.
So when you have enough mornings where it's supposed to snow and it doesn't, and you were looking forward to school getting canceled and it doesn't, you start to kind of, you want to see the snow.
Things have changed. They cancel school when it rains now. If there's any threat of precipitation. So we FaceTime Darby. Annoyed Darby while he was driving to work. And Darby
shouldn't answer the phone.
Yeah, Darby, you shouldn't answer the phone. That was on
really
that one's on you.
That was not a good idea.
But Darby runs through the whole thing for line and verse. This is when we expect it. This is what we think we're getting. We're sure about the totals. We just don't know when it's going to start. So I say thank you, Darby. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Hang up with him. First thing out of her mouth. Yeah, I still need to see it.
Well, they're saying it's going to be like 8 inches.
He's one of
and
them.
Sometimes it's way less.
So, good news. It'll be DQ and you tomorrow. You and I, we're out.
Yeah, I am a non-essential personnel, so yeah, I get to avoid all working during bad
tomorrow
weather.
when the first flake hits the ground. You know what's going to happen? Hey, do you think I can go home now?
Well, it gets scary out there.
No, you're here with me.
I don't like driving in the ice.
Well, see, here's the problem. Is you try and make a plan ahead of time, but you don't believe in making a plan until the event occurs.
That's exactly
and then that's how you get stuck, spinning out on
Bring
College
some
Avenue
snacks.
or something.
We're going to be marooned.
I'm scared of ice.
You know you can start a fire with Fritos?
No.
Yeah.
What, like start a fire with Fritos?
Well, you can light them on fire.
Okay, that's not starting a fire with Fritos.
My mistake.
Okay.
You can light them on fire for warmth.
You can light a lot of things on fire for warmth.
Yeah, but they have like this
including
oil
the
on
building.
them. You can burn a Frito.
That'd be
Or a
great.
bag of Fritos.
What happened here? Yeah, I set the building on fire. It was cold.
It was cold.
It was cold, man.
You didn't want the pipes to burn.
Dude, yeah, I didn't want to.
We melted them. Went the other way. We didn't freeze them.
Yeah. So
to be fair, we didn't freeze them.
Climate denier DQ. I gotta see it to believe it. Well, you're gonna see it. Just bring a sleeping bag, because
Ooh, bunking party.
Yeah, but I'm going home. I live over there. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
but you're gonna drive the station tank or whatever and get
You
around.
got that right. Yeah. Hey, you want me here? That's how this has to happen.
That's right.
My car does not like snow. But will not go on ice.
Very practical.
I didn't say it was practical. I said, some people my age get a 20-year-old girlfriend. I got a car.
Well, there you go.
See?
And some headphones you won't let go of.
These are very sentimental headphones.
We can put them in a glass
no,
case.
you don't understand.
And then you can get good ones.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I bought when
That's
I was
why I'm
told
saying,
not to.
Let's preserve them. Let's put them in a box like a signed football.
Right
and
next
keep them
to
in here.
Judy Garland's shoes at the Smithsonian.
That's right. Yeah. Or we could keep them in here or on your mantle. I don't care.
It's also, and none of you can say this. This is well over 1,300 show streak here. I'm going for the Cal Ripken record.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Once I break the record, I'll go past the record a couple of days. Then we'll shut them down and get some new ones.
Those things are not going to make it there.
They're going to make it 2,600 shows. What's that? Another 4 years?
I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
They're doing fine.
Wow. All right. 866-285-4005. But like we were saying, the basketball team did not win.
No.
And in the process of not winning, committed 17 turnovers, which is generally frowned upon in a basketball game.
It's not what you're looking for.
Particularly away from home. You better get a bunch of extra possessions if you're going to you better win the rebounding battle by like 20 if you're going to give away 17 turnovers. They did not do that either. No, they lost that by 3. So here we are. Now, you may have heard Cal yelling about stuff. Here's the deal on that, all right? Listen, I got this guy all figured out. I got him read like a children's story. You ready? That little outburst was not about the A&M game. But you know what that was? That was about the Auburn game. He's already working on building them back up for the next one. That's what he done. We saw this the Kentucky game. He put everything on him. Nobody talked about the players the whole week. So now, what's happening? Everybody on the world online is talking about his little outburst. They're not talking about the players going into this Auburn game on Wednesday night. So that was a reaction so much about the Auburn game more than the game that had just occurred, 10, 15 minutes earlier, as far as I can tell. He was moving the ball forward.
I'm not sure
on
what this is going to accomplish. He didn't play very well against an A&M team I thought you should have beat. They're sluggish, to say the least. You're going to run down on Wednesday, and you're probably going to take the L. I mean, unless you pull one out of your butt, you're probably going to take the L.
Well, they get nothing from Adu in Brazil.
Nothing.
Like, if they got anything, they got 4 points from those guys. On a 3 from Adu, and Brazil got no, that's not right. 4 from Adu, 0 from Brazil, the Blue Tarski. Nothing. Like, if they gave you 7-3, 7-4, that's 11. You win by 2. I mean, you see what they're not doing anything right now.
There
though.
has to be.
They're not doing anything.
Remember, was it last year preseason, people were talking about Brazil, Musselman in particular, talking about Brazil being a lottery pick. I think we all kind of like raised an eyebrow like, you're nuts. Adu, there's one of two things. Either he's hurt and he's just not capable of giving you much more, or they completely and totally misevaluated this guy. Whether it's, what's inside his chest or, his game. He just simply is giving you nothing. And it's, when you've got a limited bench or you don't have a bench, you have to have him. You have to get something out of him. And if you're in the competition for the Trillions game, you're not helping your ball club. And Jonas Adu, I really thought was going to be one of those guys. I thought he'd be a 10-10 guy.
Yep.
And
we weren't expecting much.
No,
we weren't expecting him to go for 20 a night.
No, I wasn't expecting an all-conference year, but 10-10 is not that hard.
7 and 11.
Thank you. I'll take that.
8 and 6.
Give me some rim protection, some defense, but he can't even give you that. No. And that's obviously this is not a team competing for a national title. It's not a team competing to get to the second weekend, I don't think. But they've just got to find someone who can give them something down there.
They would like you to believe that they still are. But
they're not.
Nothing changed for me on Saturday. My mantra is, and still is, win the home games, beat South Carolina on the road, you're in a tournament. That's still in play. I still think you could, with 7 wins in this league, as strong as it is, they'll put you in. They'll put a Calipari coach team in the tournament at 7 and 11 in the league. I think they will. And maybe you win one in Nashville, that would totally solidify it. Might get close because, again, we focus on the fact that there's this one thing with Arkansas. But what you have to look at with the bubble and with the with March Madness is there are so many other moving parts around it. This team over here loses 4 in a row. Then you pass them. This team wins 4 in a row. Now they're a little bit ahead of you. It's just always.
I'm going to struggle with a team that's 4 games under 500 in conference play making the tournament.
I think they're going to if they can get there.
But you're right. The pieces around them. The ACC's bad. The Big 12's bad. Oh. So you've got some missing pieces. Some pieces around you moving, and I don't know. I would love to see them have a good showing Wednesday night, but man, it's going to be tough.
866-285-4005. This is a classic Arkansas setup. Play like crap. Have a big team on your schedule up next, and nobody expects a thing, and that's when they cover the number, or maybe win outright. Who the hell knows? All right, we'll come back and we'll have more for you. Stay where you are.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Fan. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Independent living apartments, assisted living, and memory care services for residents requiring clinical support. This variety of accommodations ensures that residents can find the right fit for their needs while enjoying a vibrant community. Pinnacle Groves is located at 5520 West Northgate Road, Rogers. Contact Elena or Scott at 479-662.
Wednesday of last week, canceling my internet. And they
Cancel it Friday.
Yes, cancel it Friday. No, I don't know. No. And they kept offering me deals that were not even anywhere close to what my phone provider was offering me. So they shut it off Friday, which was fine. I had a game Friday night. I had a game on Saturday. I was leaving early. It wasn't going to bother me. I got home Saturday night for my game, and I'm sitting there, and now I'm like, uh-oh. I'm out in the prairie in Mankato in like 1888. It was terrific. Yeah, that was the town next door to Walnut Grove.
Oh.
DQ, you're familiar with Laura Ingalls Wilder, right?
I've never watched Little House on the Prairie.
Read the books?
No.
Green Grove's it's a retirement community. It was fantastic. Now, I have to get internet because I have a teenage daughter, and they dropped it off this afternoon. It was so simple. I plugged it in, I scanned the QR code, and then, boom, it was right there. Internet. Now, I'm going to go shut it off when she leaves because I think I'm now anti-internet.
Don't do this.
Why?
How am I going to talk to someone who doesn't watch anything? How am I going to do this?
What? I'll watch what I have to. I can turn it off. I can turn it on. But it was very liberating. There were no emails. There was no contact. Now I realize it lasted all of 32 hours, but it was nice.
But what would be the point of paying for it if you're not going to use it all the time? You're just paying a set rate.
No. I'm glad you asked. And frankly, the rate is about half what I was paying. But I'm glad you asked that question. Why would I pay for something that I don't use? I plug it back in when she comes back because her whining and moaning about it is the reason I would pay for it. I mean, we had an internet outage about 6 weeks ago, and it was all of 2 hours. And my God, DQ, you would have thought people were dying in the streets. What am I supposed to do now? Go read a book.
On paper?
No, I'm not.
You can't play Roblox on a book.
No, you can't play. You know what she did? She wanted walking up and down the stairs. I'm like, clean your room. Do something constructive. Go outside. Finally, it came down to go outside and dig a hole. Go dig a hole.
Did she?
No.
Oh. Too bad.
And the screams of joy that emanated from her room when the internet finally came back was like, I don't know, like when Holland was liberated in World War II. Ah! It was fantastic. So that's why I would pay for it, is to keep her from whining about it. It was nice. I read the newspaper. I drank my coffee.
I started watching Mad Men again.
Yes?
Yeah, I like that show. Good show. Season 1.
Bob says I've gone full out communist. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. Now, BE says no internet. What next? No toilet paper? Listen.
That's the logical next step. Right?
I think you guys are all doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Okay. I'm a liberated, thinking human being now. I've discovered. I went to the other side. I looked around. It's not that bad. And then I came back. Now, I'm not sure I would be wanting to wait out the impending snownado that's coming without my internet. But you know what? I'm willing to give it a shot.
You may not get a choice.
Yeah, that's true.
You may not get a choice on that, dude.
That's also true. Here's a great question from Wes in Springdale. Where did you get a newspaper? I have one delivered to my home every Sunday.
Yeah, they still print the Sunday.
5:30 in the morning, it hits my front door.
Right.
And then presto bingo, there we are. Now here's Abner saying that I'm Amish. That's not nice.
Yeah, he brought his buggy, so yeah, that's could be.
Does this mean I didn't watch the Daytona 500, USA Canada, or SNL 50? I watched none of them.
Oh man!
And you know what?
Out.
I'm fine.
Well, you missed out.
I made it.
You missed out. It was fun. 3 fights in 9 seconds.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah. And they and the U.S. won.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. Play tonight again at 7 against the Swedes. And so there could be a U.S.-Canada rematch later this week. Maybe they'll fight again. I don't know. It's just nice to see an all-star game where, like, people give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, this is rare for the NHL.
Yeah.
For any sport in general. They don't care about the NBA or the Pro Bowl dodgeball or Pictionary or whatever they're doing in the Pro Bowl games now. I think they're doing keep the balloon off the ground on the NFL Pro Bowl games now.
Yeah,
that thing where you keep the balloon. Oh, don't let it touch. Oh,
now, and part of this was I missed the NBA All-Star game. Whoopee! I missed the Daytona 500. Okay,
what did they do with that? But it wasn't 190 to 188. What happened?
Nobody plays defense.
Okay, but what did they? I don't even know what they were doing. They changed it, but I don't know what they did.
Way back
You know what
when,
I mean?
well, it's Rock and Jock now.
Oh, they did. They did teams.
Way back when, the East would play the West, and they would goof around for 3 quarters, and then it was winning time. And the best stars would go out and play. And now it's a pickup game.
It looks like they had 3 games, and they went first to 40. That's what happened.
Okay.
And in the end, Team Shaq beat Team Chuck 41-25.
Yeah, my daughter's pissed because Wemby lost. She still has the internet.
Yeah. He had 11 in the championship game.
Somebody out of Missouri saying you ration electricity. Now you're rationing the internet. What's next? Food and water. It's not that I'm rationing the internet. I just shut it off for a weekend, and I kind of like the result. The electricity thing, you can't do much during the winter. Summer, however. Spring, oh, gosh. Next month, windows open. Forget it. And I'll be reading by candlelight.
Are you going to put your nightcap on and your night shirt?
It's March and October. Those are your prime $50 $50 a month.
Like that guy in The Night Before Christmas? I'm on my kerchief and on my cap.
I turn my air down to 65, and I sleep in a hoodie and sleep in good sleeping pants. Put on some heavy socks. It's great. DQ, you do this, right?
No.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Excellent. Everybody just okay. Rule number 1 of improv, both of you. Don't say no. It's rule number 1 of improv. Don't say no, all right?
You do this?
Somebody name a banana. Name a fruit. No. Well, okay, we don't have anything.
A radish. I think a radish is a fruit.
Is this?
I think. It has.
I don't know. Great. Well, they settled the dispute between Paramount and YouTube TV.
Am I going to get to keep that? I missed that email.
They've reached an agreement, so you will. That will be continuing moving forward. So that's exciting. So that's the big news. SNL 50 last night. There was a good blend of nostalgia and a couple of things that didn't make sense to me, but it was all right. They did a Black Jeopardy on there. I know you like that sketch.
I
like
the Tom Hanks
like that. They had Paul Simon open the show.
Oh, okay.
With
And
this,
McCartney closed
with Sabrina Carpenter.
All right.
You know her?
No.
You need to know her.
Oh, okay.
And then Paul McCartney closed it.
Yeah.
And
he did the end of Abbey Road, which he does as his encore.
Yeah.
It's the last 3 songs he does in his encore.
Yeah.
Golden Slumbers carry that weight in the end. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's all over the social medias. I feel like I've watched it.
Well, that's the thing about it is that now they can put something online and it'll get more viewers online than it will on actual television. So there's value in that too. I don't know. Anyway, as usual, there's some people mad about stuff, but it is what everybody's mad about everything. So you can't win. Can't win. And Daytona, it rained all day, and then last night it finished. And
smartest thing they ever did.
As usual, the guy who didn't crash won.
That's usually how it goes. But the smartest thing they ever did was put lights around that place.
If you avoid the crash in the final lap, you will win. That's it. The other 199, we're just wasting our time. We're literally spinning our wheels.
Yeah, literally.
But if you can just avoid the last, if you can go around the wreck, you're going to win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, avoid the big one.
Very simple.
And finish first. Because if you ain't first, you're
this
last.
This is why I won't watch the rest of the year. I'll watch that one, but not the rest of them. It's too simple. All right. Stand by.
ESPN Arkansas is proud to partner with Arkansas Children's Northwest for the Miracles and Magic Mediathon. Together, we can make a difference for local kids. Every donation directly supports the expansion of Arkansas Children's Northwest. A big thank you to our presenting sponsors, Crabtree RV Center in Alma. Visit crabtreerv.com. Heartland Honda Power Sports and Marine in Springdale. Adventure starts here. And Schlotzsky's, the perfect partner for your event catering needs. Donate now at hitthatline.com and let's make a difference together.
Looking to shed those extra pounds? At Image Medical and Aesthetics, weight loss programs start at just $149 a month. Plus, try the new oral sublingual semaglutide. Same amazing results with no needles. Gentlemen, you can boost your vitality with testosterone replacement therapy for only $100 a month. Prefer no injections? Their testosterone cream is just as effective. Call Image Medical and Aesthetics today. 479-800-0011. Northwest Arkansas's #1 clinic for weight loss, men's vitality, and ED therapy. That's Image Medical and Aesthetics.
It's really been amazing, the amount of people that I've had contact me, and the talk is generally centered around QC Kinetics, and whether it's a knee, whether it's a back, a hip, shoulder.
He's always happy to talk about how QC Kinetics all-natural regenerative treatments finally gave him relief without surgery. That's former pro football player Bobby Carpenter.
My message to them is do not wait and push off a week, a month, whatever it is. So if you want to feel better this summer, now would be the time to get in. If you want to feel better in the fall, make sure that you're getting in here so you can go out and play golf and do the things that you love and enjoy.
Spoken by a man who experienced relief firsthand. QC Kinetics gave this former pro athlete back his mobility, his activity, and they'll do the same for you.
Has really helped me in just my general quality of life.
Don't wait. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hog. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Something amazing is happening at work. Innovative tools are helping people do better work. That's because CDW configuration specialists are multiplying productivity with Microsoft Windows 11 Pro Surface devices. Built-in security, flexibility, and simplified management streamline tasks so your team can get more done. Microsoft and CDW make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/surface.
Hog fans, catch every play at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. With game-time specials, great food, and wall-to-wall TVs, you won't want to miss a second of the action. Craving their legendary steaks at home? Order online with their app for easy carry-out or delivery. Find their daily specials at theallamericansteakhouse.com. Planning a party? Reserve their event room right now. And don't forget, half-price appetizers from 8 to 10 p.m. nightly, perfect for those late-night games. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, where great food meets great sports on Sunset in Springdale.
Hey there, good Monday morning to you. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Grab that heavy jacket. It's a cold start to the morning. Many of us are starting out into the teens and 20s. By the afternoon, plan for partly cloudy skies in northwest Arkansas with mid-40s returning. If you do have any errands to run today, get it done because by tomorrow, more winter weather is on the way. Tuesday morning will start out into the 20s with sleet and snow and then all transitioning into heavy accumulating snow by Tuesday evening. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
A commenter on YouTube tells us a radish is a root vegetable.
That's your opinion. That's your truth. You know what?
Clean that up.
I'm going to need more than you, YouTube commenter. I'm going to need more than that. DQ, is a radish a fruit? Say yes.
Yes.
There it is. Well done. Look at that. Learning today.
You don't believe the Happy Bone on YouTube?
I'm going to have trouble believing a guy named Happy Bone.
Not believing that?
Nah, probably not.
All right, fine. Well, you got to be careful these days. A lot of fake stuff out there, including on vegetables, radishes, and whatnot.
Veggie talk. Be confused with Veggie Tales. DQ, you were a Veggie Tales girl, right?
No, actually, I've never watched it.
Really? How did you miss Veggie Tales? It was like right in your wheelhouse as an iPad baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
We just didn't.
Just missed it.
Just didn't watch that one.
Okay. Adam didn't
and
watch
I wasn't an iPad baby.
You've said many times.
I am an iPad baby now, but I wasn't back then.
Once an iPad baby, always an iPad baby.
Yeah. Kind of, it's your generation.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean? It's and again, it's
nothing beats playing a little game on an iPad.
Well, I can think of about 100 things that beat playing a game on an iPad. Silence, golden.
Staring at a blank wall.
No internet.
That's right.
Yeah, just terrific. It's not your fault that you're an iPad baby. It's my generation's fault that you're an iPad baby. We screwed this up.
Why?
We did. We were beaten so much. We were not going to have that happen.
Yeah, we overcorrected.
Overcompensated.
Well, I bought my iPad whenever I was an adult.
No.
So.
If you overcompensate for beating, you're doing more beating.
More good beating? More bad beating?
I don't know. If you have a lot of beating and then you don't do enough, you've overcorrected. I think, not overcompensate.
I think we've overcompensated and gone the other way.
Like all those guys with loud motorcycles,
yes,
they're overcompensating.
Yes,
they're not overcorrecting. They're overcompensating for a shortfall in a particular area. But the
personality, right?
Of course, personality. Yeah. Personality less than the snowfall totals we will get tomorrow in Northwest Arkansas.
For the climate deniers like DQ.
That is if it snows.
Right. And it's only official if DQ sees it.
Remember, me hedge on that.
It may snow in Benton County. It may snow in Madison County and Sequoia County. But if DQ doesn't see it, it didn't snow. Am I right? Thank you. Thank you.
You guys are twisting my words.
Yes, and?
Yeah. No, that you said it only counts if you see it. So there are parts. Branson is supposed to get hit with like 12 inches of snow. I was talking to Ray this morning.
I don't live in Branson.
Then it didn't happen.
It doesn't count, right? This is the way the world works now. Well, I wasn't around for that, so I didn't.
So it just well, it's a very Thai way of going about things. I mean, the world began in 1994. Right there, it says it right there at the first page of the Bible. In the year 1994,
year of our Lord. Okay, well,
I wish all of you who may be buried under a foot of snow that doesn't exist the best tomorrow.
We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll
be slugging it out like always.
Yeah, always. Yep.
We'll be here. Can we go outside?
I think we should do the porch show tomorrow.
No, that's a good idea. Yeah,
wouldn't that be a great idea? DQ, you be.
What if I open up my garage and just sit under, in the garage?
That works too.
Like in a lawn chair. I could run a wire.
Okay.
Mega cord.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Mega cord. Can make that happen. And then, we can, I guess, sit out there and watch it happen.
You know, one of the things about my new little internet setup, it's technically like an air card. I can take it anywhere.
Well, look at you.
I know.
Very fancy.
I know, but I'm not going to use it. Never.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
That's
Defeating the purpose. Right.
You don't want to do that. Right.
VE says, did you say Branson is expecting 12 inches deep? Yes.
Snow.
Yeah.
Find out of the toilet.
Yep. Now, Graham now proposing that Big Mike is a snow denier. DQ, not. You want to be aligned with Big Mike? He says the moon shouldn't be there.
I should have never said anything.
Kind of the
Rule
story.
number 2
Yeah.
of Ruscin and Zach.
Remember, you made one mistake.
Yeah. Working here.
So here are the rules. Always answer yes and then number 2, don't say too much. Those are the rules.
Speaking of answering yes, so the new phone scam now is that they call you and they wait for you to say the word yes because now they've got your voice recorded. So I do everything I can to not say the word yes.
Does it accept C?
It will
The
accept
Spanish,
any
yes.
any version thereof.
Okay.
So guy called me the other day, Saturday morning as I was leaving. He calls me and I'm like, I sound like a crash test dummies.
You're a real Cro-Magnon, right?
Yeah. And he was getting very frustrated because he was trying to get me to say yes, and I just wouldn't do it.
Now, is it actually a guy or is it a robot?
It was a
trying to get you to
person.
say
It
yes?
was an
Oh,
actual
wow.
person, and they were firing questions at me, and I was like,
Yeah, that happened one time. I think I got it in a text, which is the same. It's the
Yep,
same scam.
yeah.
And I wrote back, and I'm like, oh God, they got all my stuff. But
good.
I think I'm okay.
Good text here out of the 682. That's Texas. Avoid all wholesale clubs and grocery stores today. It is a madhouse. I went yesterday, got what I needed. I have enough provisions to last me 36 hours.
I went Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
Morning.
No, this is before you cut your finger off.
That was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Can you do the little, I got your finger thing?
Pull my finger?
Yeah, no. Pull my finger is totally different. And the kids, they really don't like that game anymore.
Why not? It's a fun game.
My kid doesn't like any of my jokes anymore.
Your kid's a teenager. They don't like anything.
Yeah.
Much like you, they don't like anything.
Much like me.
Yeah, you don't like anything.
You don't like anything. Who likes less? Of the three of us,
Okay, all right.
who likes the least? I'm going to go with Olivia. Oh, DQ.
Why?
Because you hate everything.
That
You
is
hate
not-
everything.
That's not true.
You hate everything.
You hate everything.
No, I don't.
You do.
No. I hate a lot of stuff, but I don't hate as much as her.
Okay, we need people to throw out things, and then we'll keep score. So text in things, and we'll see who hates them.
Who hates what?
Who
Yeah,
hates
just-
what?
Just throw out an idea.
It's who hates what Monday here on Ruscin and Zach. I don't care about your sports. This is more interesting to me. 866-285-4005. Give us a list of stuff, and we'll tell you if we hate it or not, and then we'll keep score. Or someone out there will keep score. Even better, because I can't add. So,
Cats. I hate cats.
Well, I love cats.
All right. You?
Yeah, I'm out on cats too.
All
All right,
right.
it's
So
1
you
to
guys
1 to
already
0.
All right.
All right,
Snow. I love a good snow.
I hate it.
I like snow.
Do you?
All right,
But
I'm
only
in the
but
lead.
only your personal snow.
I'm in the lead.
Yep, you are. See? We're jumping.
I am in the lead.
Kids.
I love children.
You want one?
Kids are cool.
I hate kids.
All right, it's 2 to 2 to 1.
To 0.
Oh, okay. 0.
The callers. Well, we know you hate the callers. I love the
Okay, well, I
callers.
have to deal
You
with
don't
callers
hate, you
and-
don't love the callers. Stop it.
They don't. No.
I love the callers. All right, you got 3. I do love the caller.
Here's a text. You could kill a segment with what Zach hates. You could kill a week of shows with what DQ hates.
That's true.
Not true.
It's fairly accurate, actually.
That is Miles Teller.
I love him.
He's all right.
He's fine.
Okay, nobody.
He's a talentless hack. But
Nobody
whatever.
objects to Miles Teller. We've made progress here.
Bald people. I love a good bald dude.
All
DQ.
right.
Short people. She doesn't like those either. Poor people. Doesn't like those. Little kids. Tawny Town.
Whoa.
I don't like Tawny too.
Well, guess who took the lead at 7-3?
Oh, yeah, that you just knocked out 4 right there. Yeah. Commanding lead.
J names. Me. You? Yes. How about you? What?
J-names. Yeah, what are you guys
he's out on
talking
that.
about?
Not
You
great.
guys have just as much dislike for those.
We'll be back soon.
It's Monday, February 17th, President's Day. I'm Brandon Evans. Here are your 4029 news headlines in 60 seconds. The big story this week, as of right now, looks to be the weather. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says heavy snow will be moving in tomorrow with as much as 6 to 10 inches of snow possible in NWA, 3 to 6 inches in the River Valley with a bit more sleet expected. Stay tuned to his forecast tonight for any updates. Now, regardless of snow totals, everyone will see temperatures plunge and stay low for most of the week. Our reporters are covering road crews and warming shelters and how they're preparing. And from school closings to protecting your home, everything you need to know when winter weather strikes is available online at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. Also tonight, our Allison Wise has a story on expanding the Arkansas voucher program as part of educational freedom accounts. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for all the news that matters to you, live, local, late breaking.
Shrimp boil, a Southern classic. Tender shrimp, hearty potatoes, flavorful sausage, and sweet corn, all boiled to perfection. Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need. Shrimp at 16 to 20 and 31 to 35 count. Sausage, corn, and potatoes. Plus, the best seasonings for a Cajun crawfish boil. Are you looking for fresh seafood? Richard's has top quality salmon, cod, and more. With over 30 years in business, they're your go-to for prime meats, Petit Jean hams, and house-made seasonings. Plus everything you need for a shrimp boil. Call 479-443-0000 to order. Or stop by Richard's Country Meat Market, just 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
Indigo Sky Casino is the place to be in February. Over $1 million in total cash and gold rewards prizes will go at your favorite gaming destination. Come party, play, and win your share. Fridays from 6 to 10 p.m. play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Indigo Sky Casino is the perfect winning destination. IndigoSkyCasino.com for promotional details. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda from Fantasy Sports Cuts. New year, new look. It's the perfect time to refresh your style just in time for basketball season. Whether you're gearing up for game day or just want to look your best, we've got you covered with our expert cuts, fresh styles, and the best in men's grooming. Our sports-inspired salon is the place where looking sharp meets your favorite team spirit. So grab a seat and let us help you start the year right. Fresh fades to full-on game time look. Fantasy Sports Cuts is your go-to spot. Visit us today or book online. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
A new era of chicken is here to stay, and it's not your parents' poultry. The Cantina Chicken menu from Taco Bell is slow roasted and perfectly seasoned. Take it tacoed up in a crispy white corn tortilla with cheese inside and out, or wrapped in a burrito with fresh purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. However you like it, you'll never chicken the same way again. Get yours today at your nearest Taco Bell and join rewards to earn free food. Available at participating stores. Rewards points are earned on qualifying purchases. All items while supplies last. Subject to terms.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, we're back here. ESPN Arkansas. 866-285-4005. Ruskin and Zach.
Indeed.
From the Crane Automotive Team Studios.
Yep. Denying snow.
The Crane team's got them.
Yep.
All right. They have the Crane team. There you go. My dad used to deliver dry cleaning to Larry Crane's house back when he had the dry cleaner. Back a long
Look at your
time
dad
ago.
now. People delivering dry cleaning to
Yeah,
him.
people. It's a full circle moment. It really is. Absolutely.
DQ West says you wouldn't sign babies when you were on Gucci Road, so you hate children.
It's an interesting
observation
there.
Yeah, West was there, so
he saw it.
Yep,
he saw it all go down.
So, how many inches of snow and/or sleet would it take for you to go? Yeah, it's snowing.
Well, I just get scared.
When do you become a believer?
Yeah. When what's that come to Jesus
When
moment
it
for you? We're like,
starts snowing.
I saw him out there yesterday. The road crew putting down the beet juice.
Oh, it's all on the street. Yeah. They're doing a great job. They're doing all they can. I mean,
what can you really do? It's
what
ice.
they're doing.
It's ice. There's not much you're gonna do
until we run heating coils into all of the pavement.
Make it
There's
like
not much
a Lambeau Field.
Yeah. Or if some fancy person's bathroom got the
well, you had
heated floors.
You had heated floors once.
I did not have heated floors.
Oh, you lie.
No, I did not. No, I didn't have heated floors.
We got a question earlier. Will you eat floor pie now that you've bled all over it?
I didn't bleed on the floor. I didn't bleed on the floor
because you're not allowed to.
Well, I didn't see any
that you're
blood
aware
on the
of.
floor. I didn't even if it was a basketball game, I wouldn't even have to change jerseys. That's how good a job I did at containing all this. You know how someone gets hurt, they bleed, and then they have to go get the spare jersey out of the equipment bag, and now you're number 42. And you want to be 42, 41. What? 54 is a weird number. No, 53 is the weirdest basketball.
No, that was Joe Klein's number.
Okay.
The weirdest basketball number is like 27.
What's the least popular basketball number? It's in the 50s.
You can in the NBA.
Not in high school, you can.
Yeah, high school and college you can. In the NBA,
college
you
they changed it. You can tell.
Oh, you can.
Okay, I thought they just changed that rule back.
Yeah. Vanderbilt's got like a number 71 or something.
See, that's
crazy.
weird. I don't want to. It's weird.
White 71,
like
on the arm.
How do you do that? White set. It's too many. It's too easy. Like in baseball, I don't want to see guys wearing 79. That's a spring training number.
Okay.
88. I don't want to see that. Baseball numbers are 1 through 40.
Guys going to double it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in spring training and you wear like 58, you're a spring training. You're an arm. You're a camp arm.
But what let's keep it in high school. What's the least popular high school number? It's probably in the 50s, wouldn't you think? It's not 55.
Well,
that's popular.
Now, from what I understand, and I'm starting to go through this a little bit, the taller and larger the person, the higher the number.
Right.
So yeah, you're getting up around 53.
51. Stephen Hill.
There you go.
I don't know if there's a 51.
Well, Derek Hood
50's popular.
Derek Hood wore 55.
55, yeah.
And I'm trying to think.
55.
54, 53, 52. Is anybody worn 50? Greg Anthony wore 50.
Hogstats has all this.
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up.
Are there a
Razorbacks
lot
by
of
number.
13s? running around?
Brandon. What was his name?
I don't know what to tell you.
John Engstall for 13.
Yeah, he did. So John must score.
Yep.
That's what they would chant when he got into games.
That's 100%.
All right, here you go. I got what's the number you asked about?
50.
50. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of 50.
Really?
Yeah. Larry Satchel.
Brandon Dean. That was 13.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Larry Satchel wore 50. Pat Summerall wore 50 on the basketball team.
Did he? I didn't know Pat Summerall played basketball.
Yeah.
I did not know
That's
that.
right.
I learned something.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and then a bunch of guys I haven't heard of. Guy Cable. I don't know when Guy Cable played. He was number 50. From Roger.
Oh, there you go. Mountie.
He played in the 50s.
Yeah, he was a Mountie.
Well, he played for Arkansas in the 50s.
Okay, he was still a Mountie.
That's right, yes. Right.
BE wore 50 for Nemo Vista.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did they retire that, or? Did they? No,
he went to high school with Sterling, right?
That's crazy. What are the odds?
Yeah, very, very, very low.
What are the odds on that? And Joe Klein was 35, not 53, by the way.
Well, in college he was. In the NBA he was 53.
Well,
Sonny Weems, who we don't talk about around here,
13, right?
wore 13.
Why don't we talk about Sonny
Because
Weems?
he's the guy that would always schedule the interview and then bail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for that, what's that stupid thing?
TBT.
The basketball tournament?
Yeah, we're totally out on that. That will never happen on this show ever again.
Yeah, no, and boy, how are we going to survive without that?
I don't know. All that mid-July programming. It looks like we'll have to do the record release stuff that week.
Oh, darn.
Busy week of music. Sorry.
Yeah, it's too
no
bad.
can do.
That's really a tough one right there. Oh, man. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah. Is there any team, like a few years ago, before all this jersey stuff, they put in a single zero as a uniform?
Tony Delk wore double zero.
He wore double zero. Yeah. Now Kentucky's got another guy. I think Oweh wears double zero.
Okay.
So has there ever been a team that has a double zero and a zero, kind of like a roulette wheel? Do they have both?
I don't
That's
think so.
green in roulette, by the way. The double zero and a zero. Don't bet on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Either on the red numbers or the black numbers. Don't.
Arkansas's had a zero. I don't think they've had a double zero.
It's all right here. Yeah, they have. Rashad Madden and Mike Washington were double zero.
No. I'm talking about on the same team.
Oh, no, I don't think that. No. Gary Irvin was single zero.
Okay.
There's a guy that nearly started a fight by punching a Mississippi State guy in the crotch here in a game.
All right.
I saw it happen.
Okay. Well, he nearly started
They
a fight.
about trampled me.
Well, he nearly started a fight down in Fayetteville
Yes, he did.
back in December.
Yes, he did.
At a high school tournament.
Yes, he did.
You've come full circle on that sort of stuff.
Friend of the show, Gene Talsilla wore number zero.
Not a friend of the show.
Caleb Battle, Gonzaga standout, wore number zero. Barford wore zero. Anthony Black, I liked him. He's good. Now he's with the Orlando Magic.
He is. He's playing.
Yeah.
I was watching him the other night.
Right. Doing a great job here.
Hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Got great hair.
No. All right, here's a first-timer here. Hogs will play to their competition. I agree. They need to win in MASH.
March.
That's
a typo.
And balance of home games to make the
It's got to be a voice text. Appreciate the first effort, but
solid effort.
We have to get a little bit better.
Win the home games and beat South Carolina on the road. You're in. That's what I think. And I'm not like this whole gloom and doom over Saturday is just prisoner of the moment manufactured nonsense. Oh no, what happened? And when Cal freaked out, all he was doing was trying to get all the pressure off of this team before the Auburn game. Like that wasn't even about the A&M game. That was about the Auburn game. That's what that little outburst, if you will.
They're going to have to play out of their minds to beat Auburn. Unless
Auburn plays really bad, like hungover from the motion of that Alabama game.
If the game was in Fayetteville, I'd say, you know what, I'm with you on that one. But they're going home. Man, that's the best team in the league. I think we all agree on that. I thought maybe Missouri was going to sneak in there, but they've kind of fallen off. Florida is too up and down for me. They are nice and steady. They They're not great. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're not a great team. You don't look at them and go, wow, that team's loaded. But, boy, they are so steady, and you're going to have to play your best game to beat them because they don't play badly. You know, they're very, very consistent.
They have 14 quad one wins. If you want to talk about somebody and say, well, they don't play anybody, Paul.
Oh, no, they do.
Oh, they play them.
Right.
And they win.
Yeah, they do.
They got 14 quad one wins.
Broome is outstanding.
They've beaten 9 ranked teams.
Yeah, they have.
9 ranked teams.
That means, inevitably, they will do the Bruce Pearl and lose in the first round to Yale again.
Yeah, that'd be something.
God, you want to talk about regular season guy? That's Bruce Pearl.
They went to a Final Four like 2 years ago. They went to a Final Four.
He lost to Yale. You can't lose to Yale.
But he went to a Final Four and got screwed by the refs in that game, by the way, against Texas Tech, I believe.
DQ, Dr. K wants to know he's a 6, but he's steady and consistent.
8.
Oh, okay.
Well,
all right, there you go, fellas.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. Here's the team that I can't figure out is Tennessee. They're just, what are they? What are they?
They are the living embodiment of regular season Rick.
Right. Yeah.
They're up, they're down. Don't count them
all around.
I mean, we've all got that person in our life that's schizophrenic. Like, they can be really great in your time of need, but when you really, 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 really need them, they're gone. Poof. That's Tennessee.
Well, here's the thing, too, about SEC basketball is so the 2 teams with the least amount of NIL are the 2 teams at the bottom of the standings. Go figure. LSU and South Carolina. And word starts to filter out today that LSU is sticking with McMahon, and they're going to try and bolster the NIL situation and all that for basketball because they are boy, this proves this was a big win over Oklahoma on Saturday because if they'd have lost that game, then maybe that doesn't start to leak out and you got McMahon's back or whatever.
Here's what I don't understand about LSU. LSU has some of the most legendary players this conference has put out. Chris Jackson, Shaq, Maravich. I mean, they've got some of the most legendary players.
Ben Simmons.
You didn't make the tournament. But, I mean, they've had great players in that program. Dale Brown, an absolute legend of a head coach. They simply cannot put this thing together. I mean, I understand that it's Louisiana and there's, they play politics a lot, but that is a school that should be really good at basketball every single year. They should never take a step backwards.
Brady took them to a Final Four in 06. That's the last time they went
good old Jan Brady.
Took them to a Final Four. I was thinking about this over the weekend with SEC basketball. When you've reached this moment where you've got Alabama and Auburn in 1 versus 2, it felt kind of important for the state of SEC basketball. We all started following the SEC in 92 when Arkansas got it. And, Arkansas and Kentucky were the best teams. But for the most amount of time, this league was defined by average or bad teams with a great player, maybe 2. Like you talk about, LSU. They've had some great play. Ben Simmons was a great talent on a terrible team. Mm-hmm. And there are just so many stories I can think of in the SEC of, like, that one year, Mississippi State had Jarvis Bernardo, the shot-blocking beast. And they didn't do anything, I don't think. Maybe they won the SEC tournament. It doesn't matter. But, like, that used to be the definition of the SEC is, there's some talent. But now it's different, and now you've got teams that can maybe compete and go deep in this thing.
In the early 90s, the league was loaded. And then it just sort of waned a little bit as the decade went on. I mean, again, like my first year, I was an ACC kid. I got thrown into the SEC. I'm looking at guys like Spree and Shaq. And, I mean, every team had a marquee guy. Jamal Mashburn was over at Kentucky. And then as the decade went on into the 2000s were kind of a lost time unless you were Florida. But now everybody's got not just 1, not 2, but 3 guys.
You had a lot of talent. You had a lot of schools 90s into the 2000s that had to replace legendary coaches, and they didn't know what they were doing. And they got it wrong.
Yeah, they got it wrong.
Got it wrong. Auburn had to get rid of Cliff Ellis or he retired or whatever, and they messed that up.
Boy, he was dirty.
He won, though. He had them rolling at one time. Alabama, Wimp retires in the 90s. They bring in David Hobbs. That wasn't that great. Georgia, Hugh Durham. Florida, Lon Kruger moved on to Billy Donovan. That was one of the bigger
that was nice.
transitions.
That was nice.
But yeah, so many of them got it wrong. And then you looked at Arkansas, and they went from Nolan to Stan Heath, and that was a terrible situation.
And it got worse because they went to Pelfrey.
Yep, and then Kentucky had Tubby.
Yep,
and they went to Billy Gillespie.
Billy
and he
Gillespie.
sucked.
Yeah.
So it was like
But
nobody was important.
Where was
men's
he?
basketball wasn't important.
Where was Billy Clyde? Texas Tech. Is that where he came
I thought
from?
he was at A&M.
No, he's at A&M. You're right. He was. I knew it was one of the Texas schools. He seemed like the guy that would go to Kentucky and just fit right in. Like they were, they wanted to be the villain, and they went and they got Billy Clyde. They found out real fast he just wasn't. That stage was too big for him. By the way, he's winning a lot of games right now.
Yeah, I mean, some guys just want to coach in the background.
They just want to coach.
and not.
They
and
just
not
want
have
to coach.
Kentucky's not one of those jobs where you can just coach. Like you've got to be the de facto governor of the state too, and you got to calm people when things are bad.
It's
and you
the
got to
Saban thing. You've got to be the most recognizable. You are the most recognizable face in the state.
That's why. That's one of the reasons Cal fit here's at Arkansas, and Pittman doesn't fit, is because he understands his role as sort of ambassador in addition to coach. Like you're the conduit that when it's not good, you got to calm everybody down, and when it is good, you got to keep the party going to a certain extent and not get too far out of it. Musselman had some of that, but not like this. He doesn't have the gravitas of this guy's got.
Musselman also burned too hot. That the job was going to get him.
He was here.
By the way, did you see him over the
He was
weekend?
here 28 years.
Did you see
wasn't
him?
He? What?
Yeah, he was. He was there a long.
Because every year with
long
Musselman
time.
is like a dog year. So it was like 28 years he was here.
He was here a long.
It was 4.
time.
But it was
What day was it? He pulled off. He pulled one out of his rear. I think maybe it was Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go.
Well, contrary to what people were starting to say here, he's actually not that bad of a coach. He's the greatest tactician I've ever seen over there in basketball. In terms of like just, scheming it up.
It was never about the basketball part of it with him. It was everything else. It was the McDonald's thing. And maybe he got talked into some stuff. But, like you said, working for him, working with Cal probably is as much of a grind, but it just doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem miserable 24/7. When the head guy, the guy in charge, is miserable and driving his employees to insanity, yes, it takes forever. That's what Musselman was he just drove them into the ground, and there was very, very little time to bounce back.
There you go. Ant-Man was at Georgia a few years ago.
Yeah.
A bad team.
Yeah,
but he was there.
Great player, just at
But
the wrong team.
That used to be the way the league was, and it was okay. But now people are demanding more, and you better,
Who's the best basketball player in the history of Georgia? It's Neek, right?
Probably.
Dominique. That is a program that just, for whatever reason, I know that the University of Georgia doesn't even think about it. I can't figure out why, because basketball is a thing, and the state of Georgia produces great high school talent, but they can't seem to get, even Georgia Tech can't get the Georgia kids to show up, the good ones.
They have one of the biggest AAU tournaments every year in Atlanta, in the Peach Jam. And, it hasn't translated to major success there, but maybe it will. I don't know.
Welcome back to our MBI members who are making their way back from baseball.
Are we on now?
Welcome. Are
we on?
Yes.
Testing. 1, 2. All right, we'll do all that again.
All right, and there we go.
All right.
Arkansas won 12-2 today. So there you go.
Riveting.
Yep.
Okay. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in here and tell us what you want to talk about all this stuff. We're going to pause here. Just in time for you to return, we're going to go to break.
Welcome in. Have some commercial.
Are we ready to go to break, or do I need to vamp for a little while?
What? I've asked the question. I got a bad answer.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go.
You got to do.
All right. Well, let me tell you about the Lindbergh team. What a weekend in Rogers. The Wilsons listed their home with Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group on Friday morning, and they never expected what happened next. By Saturday, buyers were lining up. By Sunday, 5 competitive offers were on the table, and Monday afternoon, sold. That's the Lindbergh advantage, where for sale signs barely have time to settle in the yard. Want to see what your home could do in a weekend? Contact Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, because when you're ready to sell, every hour counts. Yes, you can get the cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home, maybe thousands over asking price. That may happen for you. All you have to do is go to LindbergTeam.com and click on Home Estimate. Then you type in your address, find out in seconds what your home is worth. From the experts at the Lindbergh Team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home. LindbergTeam.com, LIMBIRD. They've sold over $1 billion in real estate. That is experience you can trust. And you can check out what they're saying about it. Over 1,000 five-star reviews. Just go to Google and type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 Classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
In Fayetteville, and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Some homeowners feel they can save money by selling their home themselves, only to have it sit on the market unsold. Don't waste your time. To net the most money from your home, call the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Elise tried to save money by selling her investment property on her own. Weeks went by, no offers. She realized she needed professional help, so she called Tara Lindbergh and her team. Tara's team sprung into action with a marketing strategy, and within days, Elise had multiple offers. Ultimately, her property sold for $8,000 over asking price. Elise learned that sometimes calling in the expert pays off better than expected. Tara's home selling strategy, coupled with her incredible marketing, is so successful that she's selling homes for thousands over asking price. Go to LindberghTeam.com and find out in seconds how much your home is worth from a local expert. I would trust Tara Lindbergh if I was selling my home. So find out more at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-551-3241. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-551-3241. That's 800-551-3241. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Welcome to TGL presented by SoFi, golf's newest league. It's sharp and it's electric. How is it sharp? How is it electric? Good questions. Try this on for size. 2 hours of hammer dropping, overtime, forcing, playoffs on the line, golf. With 24 of the best players from the PGA Tour. Split into 6 teams. Atlanta, Boston, Jupiter, LA, New York, and the Bay. This isn't your average Sunday pickup game. Tune in every week for TGL matches. Only on ESPN. Keep up. It's golf.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell. ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You know, our news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there wasn't a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert that Joe Bonamassa sucks. And you want to be seated in this here Good Chair. The Arkansas men's basketball team 4-8 in the league after losing to A&M over the weekend, 69-61. Arkansas now 15-10 on the year. Travels to Auburn Wednesday night for a meeting with the #1 Tigers. Tip time for that thing is 7:30. Matt Jones and I will have a hog reaction after that. A programming note, no John Calipari on the radio tonight. No reason given. Just canceled. Baseball team finished up their 4-game set with Washington State today out at Baum, swept the Cougars. Arkansas's 4-0 as they head to Arlington this weekend.
Sorry, your poll question.
I'm sorry. You okay?
No, my mic. Button.
That dastardly mic.
If someone sends you a TikTok reel, any type of video, do you always watch it? 76% of people said no. Do you currently have a crack on your phone screen? This surprises me.
Why?
72% of people said no. I figured the number would be more saying yes. And which is worse, having a nightmare or having a great dream, but waking up to find it's not real? Right now, this is 50-50. So, yeah. And those are your polls.
Somebody
Go
cast
touch grass.
break the tie and vote on that, please.
You want to
Thank
vote on that?
Yeah, maybe later.
Okay. All right.
Maybe later. Let's go to the phones here, and let's talk to Sterling. Hi, Sterling. What's up?
Hey, nothing much, guys. A quick thing in the All-Star game, then I got a question to y'all about what is the better birth date. First in the All-Star game, I heard people complaining about it, all this and that. The people, Stephen A. was blaming the players, but it's people like Stephen A. and fans who made the players not care about the game. When we start getting this Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last culture in sports, But the only thing that matters is whether you win the championship or not. That's when this thing got twisted the other way. You know, they used to play hard in these games. So when you start saying the only thing that matters is if you win the chip, and you're a bum if you don't win the chip, that's all you're going to play for is the chip. I mean, nothing else matters. And that's, you know, the dunking contest, three-point contest, you know, the stars used to participate. So when you start, and it started with LeBron, when LeBron started winning stuff, and people started talking about him as a GOAT, the haters knocked everything he done. So it was a done deal. He stopped participating in certain things, and that's how it got like this. He stopped thinking it was important, so they stopped caring about it as well. But on the birthday thing, on December 30th, you have Tiger and LeBron. On today, February 17th, you have Jim Brown and Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Yep.
So, I mean, Brown, arguably the best football player of all time, and Jordan, arguably the best basketball player.
Stop.
Arguably the best.
Stop.
And arguably the best basketball player.
Jim Brown played against firemen and plumbers. He was not the best.
You make the J.J. Redick argument.
He's not the best player that's ever played. He's not even the best player at that position. Barry Sanders was.
Now, hold up a minute.
No. Tell me a record in football that's unbreakable. I'll show you all of Jerry Rice's. Nobody's ever going to get there. Jim Brown.
Brown played.
He got passed by Curtis Martin.
But they only played 12 games.
He played against plumbers and firemen. Now Jordan, you'll get no argument. Nah.
He played against the best of the time, fewer teams, and everything. I mean, Jim Brown, he's way, way up there.
No, didn't say he wasn't way, way up there. You said he's the greatest of all time. No.
Arguably.
No. No.
9 seasons?
No. Barry Sanders is the best running back to ever play football.
9 seasons.
Give me Walter Payton and Barry Sanders. No. Again, plumbers and firemen. Totally different world.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He could play today.
No, he couldn't. He was talking about that when Peyton was getting close to his record. He was going to come back at like 47 years old. And he sucked in the Dirty Dozen.
Oh, boy. Now you done went too far.
He sucked in the Dirty Dozen.
You went too far. It's bad enough you say he wasn't the greatest football player, but say he wasn't good in the Dirty Dozen. That's why he retired in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. He retired, and he became worse. He should have just played football.
Oh, my.
He sucked in the Dirty Dozen.
Oh, my God. This is amazing development here. I don't know about our first field.
Barry Sanders, greatest player. Barry Sanders was a freak of nature who also, by the way, retired early. If he had kept going, he'd have broken Emmett's record.
Well,
no question.
But the Lions had no idea what he was doing.
No, they didn't have any idea what he was doing for his entire career.
Right.
But he was constant. And Sterling.
They did make the playoffs under Wayne
Sterling.
Fonts.
Brown played with Hall of Fame players. Barry Sanders did not.
Anytime you got to take a man out of the game when you get to the goal line or on third down.
That's on Wayne Fontes. That's on his coach.
Huh? It had to be a reason why he do it. How he did it. He had to have a reason.
I mean, Jim Brown's top 5.
He's not even,
top
I'm not
5.
Sure he's better than Emmett.
Who?
I'm not sure Barry's better than Emmett.
What?
What? I'm not sure.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Emmitt Smith was a byproduct of the best offensive line of his time. You put Barry Sanders behind that line, Barry run for 3,000 yards. Emmett was
if it was so good, why didn't the second string running back run as many yards as Emmett?
Because he got the ball 5 times a game. I'm going to use
put in the game and get the same production.
Look, I know you're a Cowboys fan. I'm going to use some more. I'm going to use some words here. Emmett was mid. You put him on the Falcons, he doesn't run for 10,000 yards.
Hey, you must have been you've been smoking while that baseball game's going. Were you on the show? I don't know. They had the baseball game on the station I was listening to. Were you smoking? Is that?
He had a darkness retreat over the weekend. We don't know what kind of substances he took.
While we're on the subject, Troy Aikman, greatest game manager that's ever lived. Doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame, but a great game manager.
I'll tell you what. This is. I don't know what to call this. I don't know what
Not
to call
good.
it. All I
That's
know is
called
whatever
the
you-
truth.
whatever
And
you picked
sometimes,
up-
look,
whatever you picked up for the weekend, then you take it off the shelf. That is too dangerous. It is too dangerous for human consumption.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
They did recall a
I
bunch
can't
of
believe
pancake mix. Did you have some bad pancakes over the
Some
weekend
bad
on that
pancake
recalled pancake
He's the
stuff?
second best hit. He's the second best. Excuse me. Hang on. Back up. He's the second most talented running back to ever play for that organization. Tony Dorsett is the best running back that's ever played for the Cowboys.
I just got this to say about that. Whoever the backup running back, you see, it should have been like Denver. Every time you put a running back in, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards. That didn't happen. When Emmett left the game, whoever they put in behind him, nobody can name me Emmett's backup. They ran for big yards behind that line that anybody in the world could run behind except his backup.
I could have gained 1,000 behind that offensive line, and I'm slow. Emmett took advantage of every single advantage that he was given. He was better on Dancing with the Stars than he was in his pro career. Just right place, wrong time. He was born on third base.
Now you're being silly. He ran for big yards at Florida. He ran for big yards for Dallas, and he ran for big yards at Arizona until we knocked his shoulder out of place.
Nobody runs for big yards in Arizona. Nobody. He didn't even gain 1,000 while he was there.
Because we knocked him, because we hurt him. The Cowboys in the return game, he got hurt.
I'm going to use a word here, and I know you're going to get upset. Emmett was a compiler.
3 Super Bowl rings. Yeah, that's what he compiled. Super Bowl rings. You right.
Yeah.
You doggone right. He was a good compiler, all right.
Trent Dilfer's got a Super Bowl ring. Jim Plunkett's got 2 of them. Eli's got 2.
Not 3 and 4 years, he don't.
No, because he again, being born on third base. That big offensive line, Larry Allen, Eric Williams, Mark Tuaney, Stepnoski. I can name them all. They were all good. All pro.
Nate Newton, before he got on that, Nate Newton was known for being fat than anything. You can't tell me he was a great offensive lineman. Nate Newton. And all it takes is one bad offensive lineman to sport a whole bunch.
Don't even get me started on Michael Irvin.
Nate Newton is funny. Nate Newton is funny, and he's good at transporting weed. But great offensive lineman. He is not. Not Nate Newton.
Right.
You disagree with that.
Isn't Nate Newton in the Hall of Fame?
Nope.
He's not? Okay.
And all the other ones not it, except the only ones in the Hall of Fame is Larry Allen.
He was 6 times. Hold on. Whoa. He was 6-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first team All NFL. And Nate Newton was pretty good. Nate Newton was really good. Eric Williams was really good.
Nate Newton was what? A Pro Bowler? Now you know about the Pro Bowl.
He's also 2 times
that's
first
not
team
real.
All
All
League.
pros.
You're too close to it, man. You're too close to it. You probably think Braun's the best basketball player because you're a Lakers fan. How are your Yankees doing? Man United?
Kareem's the best basketball player.
Kareem? Roger Murdoch? Sterling, I can't talk. I can't talk to you. I cannot handle this level of nonsense.
6 MVPs.
6 MVPs? Again, playing against plumbers and firemen. Why?
Who follows that?
Michael's the best player that's ever played.
Yeah, if you like the ball hog type.
Ball hog?
Yeah, if you like the guy that take all the shots and then complain about his teammates not passing him the ball, if you like them type guys. LeBron passed Jordan numbers of points, taking 1,200 less shots.
I'm gonna give him this.
When he passed Jordan on the scoring list, he took 1,200 less shots. 1,200.
Roger, he was a better actor than Jordan. He's a better actor than Jim Brown. I'll give you that because he's Roger Murdoch. It's the co-pilot.
Now we're back on Kareem. Well, of course, Kareem's better than everything. He's better at smoking weed. He's better at shooting skyhooks. He's better at rebounding. He's better at block shots. He's better at everything. He's smarter.
James Harden would like a word on the weed smoking there. Hold on a second.
And Kareem got killed by the chief, Robert Parrish, who, by the way, was better than smoking weed than Kareem was.
There's another one.
Yeah,
Chief
right was. I mean, they call him chief for nothing.
He might have been better at smoking weed than Kareem. But he was, I know. You didn't see. Apparently, you didn't see the '85 finals when Kareem was like 90 years old and won finals MVP.
Okay, he was 38.
In the goggles?
He was 38 in the goggles.
Couldn't see.
Yeah, he's 38. So, I mean, give a count 30 years. But still, he's an old man, 38-year-old old man. He took the chief up. That's all right. That's why we didn't start smoking. After that series, he got lit up by a balding old man. He said, "I'll go smoke." That's what happened. But this is a great conversation.
Yeah.
I hope your audience, I hope everybody that listens to the show enjoyed it. But I did.
Just know you're wrong.
I did too. I didn't have to do anything.
Didn't have to
awesome.
do it. DQ, did you get a reel out of that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, and on that question, who doesn't look at the reels? They sent it to me because they figured I thought it was funny. I always look at them
Really? All right.
every time.
Yeah, the reels are a valuable real estate. They are. You got to do them.
I mean, I
It's a
figured
necessary
people
evil.
did it. I figured they had to be funny.
It's like a colonostomy, Zach. You got to do it. Necessary. You don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it, but you got to do it.
That's right.
I got you.
Hey, you get good sleep though. That's
Yeah,
what
you
good sleep
do.
is for.
Yeah, you sleep better. There's no question about that.
Okay.
Y'all guys have a great holiday.
Thank you, Sterling. All right. There you go. All right. Need a break.
Do we?
Yes. It's 20 minutes now.
It's better than Barry.
Until the hour.
Speaking truth every afternoon. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Looking for the perfect Valentine's Day gift for yourself or your significant other? Image Medical and Aesthetics has an incredible offer. Right now, get your first month of GLP-1 semaglutide injections free when you purchase a 2-month supply at our special discounted rate. That's 3 months of weight loss support for the price of 2. Spring break and lake season are just around the corner. Look and feel your best. Call Image Medical and Aesthetics today at 479-800-0011 to learn more.
Man, after this round, we should hit up the new barbecue spot, BV65. Heard it's amazing.
Wait, isn't that a members-only place? I thought you had to be a Bella Vista POA member to eat there.
No, just like golf, all 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio. They've even turned Lake Point into a casual place for good food and lake views.
Nice.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants, open to everyone, no membership needed. Visit BellaVistaPOA.com for details.
Have you been suffering with foot pain, knee pain, lower back pain, or plantar fasciitis? Do you feel like you're putting your life on hold? And maybe you've even tried all kinds of remedies with no relief. You might even be considering surgery like Kathleen.
I was buying new shoes every 3 months. It was terrible. I was in tears a lot. It hurt that bad. For 2 years, I was watching these commercials thinking, this can't be real. You know, you're never going to find out if you don't try. So my legs and my feet do not hurt like they did before Good Feet.
And Dave is also a satisfied customer of the Good Feet store.
Whether you're young or old, these are life-changing. I've tried the rest. The best is Good Feet.
You have nothing to lose except for your pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication, and no waiting. Good Feet arch supports are available today. Come in and see what we can do for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. Walk-ins are welcome.
Looking for the best way to save big this winter? WT Equipment has you covered with exclusive winter savings on Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors from New Holland. Choose your deal. 0% financing for 72 months or get a free loader with your tractor purchase. These powerful, fuel-efficient tractors are built for hard work and year-round reliability. And now, they come with unbeatable savings. Hurry in to WT Equipment before March 31st to lock in your deal. Visit us today or call 479-442-8284 for details.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. James Teague with the Teague Law Firm is back for another season on Halftime, Fridays at 12:15. Sometimes families have disputes just like baseball teams. You need someone in your bullpen to help with guardianships, adoption, and child support. The Teague Law Firm is that go-to reliever, and they can help with criminal law such as traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. Online at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
He struck him out swinging.
Mom, Dad, we want to build our dream home.
Me too, guys. We should go to the NWA Home Show February 28th through March 2nd at the Rogers Convention Center. Mom and I can meet with over 140 home professionals. Join us at the largest home show in Northwest Arkansas, brought to you by the NWA Home Builders Association and sponsored by Window World.
Purchase your tickets at nwahba.com. There's no place like the home show.
See you there.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby, the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, big-time snowstorm coming in, folks. Going to make travel legitimately dangerous. Now, initially tonight, clear skies, but as we go into early tomorrow morning, some of the first light snow starts to push into northwest Arkansas, and then becoming heavy by the afternoon, continuing into the evening before it's out of here early Wednesday morning. Temperatures drop in the upper 20s, but then we'll be in the teens by Tuesday evening, single digits Wednesday morning with at least 6 to 10 inches of snow on the ground with isolated higher totals. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, with a chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Hope You Like It, Georgia. You want to stream it too? Betline.com. You got one of Google Play, Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Will show up. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app. I want to say one thing about Sterling. I think Sterling's too close to this. The Cowboys, once again, underachieved. And I think he's hearkening back to a time when it was good, when the Cowboys were winning. And sometimes the players that of your youth were better than you, or they were better in your mind than they were on the actual field. Emmitt Smith is a fine running back, a compiler. He is Rafael Palmeiro. Played on great teams. He just, he was a compiler. That's what it is. Just keep handing it to him, get him the record. That's what they were doing because the Cowboys weren't any good at the end of the 90s, so they just kept giving it to him to get him the record. Barry Sanders is 10 times the talent that Emmitt Smith was. So is Walter Payton. There are a lot of players that are more talented than Emmitt Smith. He was simply born on third base. Now, as far as Kareem goes, stop. Again, Kareem was good, except when he played, like Wilt or Bob Lanier. He was fine, or Robert Parrish, for that matter. And, let's be honest, he didn't win anything without magic. All right? Am I right? Yes, I'm right. And Oscar Robertson. I mean, he had to have help.
He was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, with Oscar Robertson.
Oh, okay. All right.
Big O was pretty good. The original Big O.
At the Mecca.
Yeah, well, yeah. At the old Mecca. So sometimes, you can be too close to it. And I understand. He's hearkening back. He's in his trauma response because his Cowboys suck.
We all have our blind spots.
That's correct.
Philip in Mountain Home is on the phone. Hi, Philip.
Hello.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, well, hold on. Okay. We may have lost to Texas A&M in basketball. Like, what else is
There's
new?
no may.
Blue?
You did. We didn't. We may have lost. You lost. Period.
Yeah,
and that's a statement, a declarative statement.
All sales are final there.
Lost. Go on.
Yeah. But hold on. Okay, but we started out 4-0 in baseball against Washington State. All right. We are actually like the third favorite, I'm pretty sure, to make the College World Series. And I still have Vietnam flashbacks of the Oregon State game, though.
I don't think
Vietnam. Philip. That was like, I don't think your dad was born when Vietnam happened.
I was around when Vietnam was happening. You definitely were not.
My dad remembers it.
Okay. Well, good on you on knowing about something that happened before you were born. Most people in your generation don't believe in that, so that's good.
Yeah. Okay, so you said you're a 49ers fan?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
okay?
I'm
Okay.
here. Yep.
Okay. So who was that little goober, little guy that was talking about Emmitt Smith? I agree.
Okay, first of all, that's
Okay,
Sterling,
okay.
and you can call him Mr. Sterling.
Mr. Goober.
Yeah,
to you.
Mr. Goober.
Okay, so Mr.
You're a
Goober
Cowboys
is talking
fan.
about-
You're a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Go
I was born into a world of pain.
Yeah, you were. Razorback and Cowboys?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah
that's
you
a
got to
tough
get
one.
out of this.
That's tough.
All right, but okay, I agree. Our O line was probably one of the best O lines to really ever exist.
I agree.
But hold on, I can also say that about half of the 49ers running backs, right?
I'll get this.
Come on,
Who? Who?
Frank Gore, number one, for example. Okay, Frank Gore. He had one of the most stacked O lines. Okay. First.
What did he win? What did he win?
What did he?
He win a Super Bowl?
No, I don't.
Okay, we're
care.
done here.
Why would I
Next.
know that?
Next. No, we're not talking
Okay.
about Frank Gore. Keep going.
Okay.
What you got?
That's all. That's pretty much all I had.
I got
Frank Gore.
Frank
That
Gore
was
was
it.
Frank Gore was what you came up with. Frank Gore couldn't hold Roger Craig's jock strap.
Yeah.
Ricky Waters.
Hey, do not. I love Ricky
Won a
Waters.
Super Bowl.
He sure did.
To be honest, I still do hate the 49ers. No offense.
You're too young to have this pent up anger.
I know.
You've got to get out of this cycle of just losing.
Read books.
No, don't read books. That's a waste of time.
They ruined my Lizette books at my school.
Yeah, well, that's going around.
Did y'all see that Indiana State put up 36 points in baseball against Wagner?
William and Mary got beat. They won 30 or lost 36-22, something like that. Yeah, it's February baseball with metal bats. The ball's going to travel real far.
That's fair.
Thank you. I'm on a roll today. What am I doing?
But okay, listen, okay. The Chiefs suck. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Right. We know. Okay, we know that. All right, so we know that, right? We know that. But what do you guys? So if you guys had to predict, do you guys if Travis Kelce retires, and this is which you're obviously not because he's on a crazy deal, but if they traded Patrick Mahomes and brought in Carson Wentz, which is their backup quarterback,
We're into fantasy
what do you-
football here, Philip. It's not going to happen. This isn't Madden. Patrick Mahomes signed a $470 million gazillion deal.
think
And he
Carson
owns
Wentz-
part of the
Are you
Chiefs.
sure? Are you sure that was Patrick Mahomes or the ref?
He
I
owns
really
part of the
can't tell.
he owns part of the Royals.
Oh, he said it. They made the ref joke. Oh,
that
look
was
at that.
See, you
Wow.
can't. Don't. You are way too young to be this bitter.
Right.
Way too young. We're gonna work on this.
If
I'm gonna
the
make you my
refs were
special
rigging
project.
the NFL, why aren't the Cowboys good?
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
If the refs,
because Jerry Jones is one of the most greedy men that you will ever know.
well, so are the 30 other owners in the NFL. So what else?
Oh yeah, that is true. But it's the Jets owner. I forgot the guy's name.
Woody
I don't
Johnson?
care, remember. Oh yeah, Woody Johnson, dude. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's from Toy Story. You guys ever watch that movie?
Yeah, we're vaguely familiar with it.
It's no Up, but it's pretty good.
Yes,
It's a very small movie. In case you didn't know.
The dripping with sarcasm, Philip. Man, golly. Do you have a baseball team that you root for?
So, okay.
Oh God.
I may get either. You guys may either bully me, or you guys may either agree with me.
No.
All right. The St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Listen,
pain.
Philip, we gotta have a fantasy draft for you and get you some new teams.
This is not good.
It's not.
Is that in the background?
That's See, that's what we call walk-off music.
That's right.
We got to go to break.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got to pay bills. That's how this whole thing works.
The greedy
Yeah,
little
That's
arrangement
right.
that we have.
Welcome to capitalism, Philip.
101.
Yeah, dude, you scared me. I thought you were about to like engulf me somewhere. Like,
No,
know what that means?
We just have to go pay bills. Thank you, Philip. Quit calling the other shows, Philip. We want your A material. We don't want anybody else getting it, all right? He should be exclusive, Ruscin and Zach. Or give them bad material and give us the good
Right.
stuff. That'd be fine, too. I get a compromise on that. The Hit That Line Now app is brought to you by Taco Bell. Try the new Cravings Value Menu with 10 items to choose from, each price for $3 or less. Taco Bell. We're from the Crane Automotive Team Studios, and we'll be right back.
It's Monday, February 17th, President's Day. I'm Brandon Evans. Here are your 4029 news headlines in 60 seconds. The big story this week, as of right now, looks to be the weather. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says heavy snow will be moving in tomorrow with as much as 6 to 10 inches of snow possible in NWA, 3 to 6 inches in the River Valley with a bit more sleet expected. Stay tuned to his forecast tonight for any updates. Now, regardless of snow totals, everyone will see temperatures plunge and stay low for most of the week. Our reporters are covering road crews and warming shelters and how they're preparing. And from school closings to protecting your home, everything you need to know when winter weather strikes is available online at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. Also tonight, our Allison Wise has a story on expanding the Arkansas voucher program as part of educational freedom accounts. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 for all the news that matters to you, live, local, late breaking.
So the body knows that it needs to heal itself, but it doesn't know how to concentrate it and target it into just one area. So that's where we come in.
By we, Dr. Ashley Caravelli means the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, QC Kinetics.
We put in those treatments, then it sends out like little signalers to your body. We're able to make the body focus on the areas that need the most healing.
QC Kinetics has gathered brilliant medical minds like Dr. Caravelli and Dr. Mitchell Shinecup, a pioneer in the field of regenerative medicine, to lead the way in these innovative pain treatments.
So at QC Kinetics, we have a whole team working nationwide with cutting-edge research to reach our patients and treat them and know that surgery is no longer their only option.
The consultation is free. Find out if you're a candidate. Call QC Kinetics today.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Time for another remarkable episode of the Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
You'll never hear anyone in this shop say, "Yeah, I'll get around to it."
Especially when one of our customers has a non-functioning furnace.
Customer without heat? That's a winter emergency.
We're almost out the door before we hang up the phone.
One of Stiff Plumbing and HVAC's highly trained technicians will be headed directly to your home.
The mission? Ta-ta-ta! To get you warm and comfortable in record time.
You may enjoy going out into the cold, but nobody wants it to follow you back inside.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at smarterguys@stith.com. Tune in again to hear Zach say,
"A cold house is no fun for anyone."
On the next sublime episode of the Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident. Hey, it's Ty Richardson, and I've got some exciting news to tell you about with CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in both Russellville and in Fayetteville. After careful consideration and a lot of research, Keith Wilson and his team have decided to start cooking fries in beef tallow. They're always striving for the best quality, satisfaction, and to give you the best French fries. Experience them for yourself. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best. And let me tell you, the fries are too.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, we are continuing here.
We got a text here at 479. What has put this pep in Zach's step? Lack of internet. I was not exposed to anything over the weekend.
Yeah, let's review. We have our full. It's the top of a new hour.
Right.
We have our full complement of 14 people listening to this show. So let's recap.
DQ's a climate denier. DQ doesn't believe in snow. That's the hourly reset.
Those are two different things. Oh. Most of the people listening are on DQ's side, number one. And number two,
Don't say that.
well, it's true. I mean,
It's true.
it is.
Yeah,
I've seen the numbers.
You yell at him on the phone. I mean, you call him short, bald, old, and
but
Jane.
the thing, here's the you've oversimplified.
No,
DQ will go about her day until the snow starts, and then has to figure out a way to extract from the situation.
Right. I trying to be proactive in this situation. We're going to get some weather tomorrow, and I'm starting to make a plan. You and I have made a plan. The show will go on.
Right.
I will be here.
You will.
You will not.
That's
if
correct.
it's bad. Right. So I go into her office, I sit down, and I say, listen, we're on our inclement weather policy.
I didn't know we had one of those.
We don't.
I didn't know we had a clement weather.
We don't. DQ goes, what's that? And I went, well, we'll just see how it goes. Then she rolls out with, well, I don't really believe in snow unless I see it. So
it's too late then.
It's too late by then. If you're 40 miles north of us getting a foot of snow, DQ doesn't think you're getting snow.
If you stop eating gravy after the heart attack, it's too late. You have to stop eating gravy before the heart attack.
So, like I always do, okay, you don't believe me. Let's get somebody in the industry who will tell you what is coming. So you and I FaceTimed.
Darby Bybee.
And Darby told you.
It will snow.
Yes,
and immediately after I hung up, she looked at me and went, I don't believe it.
You made me look bad in front of Darby.
How did I make you look bad? I walked away. I walked away. I got you the information that you sought, and then I walked away. And you immediately said, I don't believe it.
Because I like when it snows. It's pretty. Sometimes I get off work, so, that's kind of nice. But then, you don't want to be disappointed if it doesn't snow.
So this is all about you.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to be disappointed. I don't let my hopes get too high on things.
This is not one of those. Here's how I know when to believe it. When they put the winter storm warning out, we're not fooling around anymore. When there's nothing, and then at the end they limp in with a winter weather advisory.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, it could go either way. When they put the winter storm warning out, I know, you got to put the chains on the tires or
So
whatever
you
it is.
don't believe that snow or birds are real.
Right.
Is that?
Well, you see them.
Yeah, until you see them. And even the birds are kind of, 50-50.
Yeah, you give or
Right.
take on
So-
the birds.
So it wasn't enough that I went and got you an actual meteorologist who's been telling you for a week that it is going to snow.
Yeah, they were all over this.
They've been saying, that it's
Before-
going to snow.
But you
the
don't
Weather
believe it
Service.
until you
Well,
see
to
it.
see.
Then she brings up the whole thing where we had the freak snowstorm right here in River City, the 800, in the 100-acre wood, and nobody else got snow, and, that just pissed Darby off. So, there was that. Then I spent the weekend without internet, and apparently
That's right, yeah.
my mood has changed completely.
You're very on edge.
I'm not on edge.
You're very tense.
You
I'm
are
not-
on edge.
You are on edge. Yeah, you're very jittery.
Well,
without this
I've had
internet.
a ton of caffeine today.
Well, you got the jitters.
I mean, when you don't have internet, what do? You eat, you drink.
You go to a coffee shop called Jitters.
Yeah, I made some Malibu Beach
You're
dip
doing-
over the weekend. It
You're
was
doing a-
great.
You're doing a lot of yelling today.
Well, Sterling could not have been more wrong. I feel
Well, then you
terrible.
yelled at the kid.
Well, I think he's too young to teach about homie hopping, but I think we need to have an intervention with Philip. We got to get him out of this. Razorbacks, Cowboys, Cardinals. That is a life of disappointment.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd sign up for that.
That just sounds horrible.
Darby has updated his forecast, and in Northwest Arkansas, he's calling for 6 to 10 inches.
DQ?
And 3 to 6 inches in the Fort Smith,
Dustin's
Van
right.
Buren
I didn't have my
area.
pot roast today at 4.
Yeah, where's your 4 o'clock pot roast?
Man,
That
I
would've
got to
helped
tell you,
out.
that was a good day.
That could have helped
That was
out a lot.
really, really good day.
It's going to be worse up here than it is in Fort Smith.
Correct.
That never happens.
That always happens.
It always happens,
I
yeah.
thought Fort Smith always gets the worst of
No.
everything.
No, we're on a mountain.
No.
Oh, I thought Fort Smith got the worst.
You know we're on
weather.
a mountain,
No,
right?
it's a river
Valley.
So
Yeah, they're in a
it's
valley.
low.
Yeah, they're low. We're high.
River high,
I mean,
mountain high, valley low.
We're
Isn't that
high
the
in a
song?
lot of ways. But yes, the elevation. We get snow.
By the way, those stores will have lines at them today. Everybody's stocking up.
I went
Before they
yesterday.
close.
I went yesterday, and I probably got there about 45 minutes before the rush.
No, he's not talking about the grocery store.
No. I'm talking about the stores with the.
Oh, they would have been busy anyway.
The ganja. Yeah.
They would have been. Yeah, they would have been really busy. I can't go 2 days. Here's Scott says he feels I've had a nervous breakdown. No, sir. No, I'm good. I'm very good.
I think there's something broke with you from a psychological standpoint without this internet. I don't know what
Smack
it is.
Daddy says he just got in the car and I sound louder and madder.
Yeah, you do. You're projecting very. It's reading very angry.
Is it
over
Okay,
the air?
all
Yes, it is. Yes,
okay,
yes.
let me try this. I believe that Sterling could not have been more wrong.
That's very
Is
good.
that- you want
It's
me to
very
use the
polite.
NPR
yes.
voice? Okay. And,
Yes.
and
Support
Philip,
for NPR.
My heart goes out to Philip as he embarks on a life of disappointment. God, he's going to get married one of these days, and boom, there's the Holy Trinity plus one. Just all disappointment.
Right. Okay. And I nicked my finger with a knife over the
Right.
weekend too. So that's the other thing. Where
Okay, first, a nick is a small scrape.
this is a small.
Yours is holding on by a tendon.
No. It's barely a mark, but it does need to
heal
a little bit more before I take the bandage off here.
Coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, we will have DQ give you an alternate forecast. Her forecast.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
DQ, will you be willing to give your forecast in the 5 o'clock hour since you don't believe in Darby?
No, because I'm not a meteorologist.
Well, you know who runs the weather service, Zach?
Oh, big weather.
The government.
Right.
Thank you. Of course.
Right.
When have they told people the truth? Never. Thank you.
We just got a report
Uh-huh.
out of Hot Springs from Spa City Chris.
Yeah.
And there is, in fact, lines out the dispensary.
Ah,
good.
thank you,
All right.
Chris.
Well, very
All right.
good. Yes.
That's good.
Right.
That's good to know.
That is.
It's good to know it's a statewide thing.
Oh, it is. Right. That's right.
Hmm.
Oh, man. Weston Springdale, Ruskin, did you bleed gravy? I find that statement quite hurtful. It was blood, and quite a bit of it. It wasn't good.
Sterling now telling me that Jim Brown is the greatest lacrosse player of all time.
May be.
That would be Jordan Faison. Sorry.
Nobody knows who that is. It's like your Joe Bonamassa argument. If I don't know who he is, he can't be the greatest of all time. So he's out. Donald Faison, that's the guy from Scrubs. I know him.
Jordan Faison won the national title last year in lacrosse.
I don't
Like
know who he
two-time
is.
All-American.
He's Joe Bonamassa to me. He sucks.
Well, he
sucks.
He played for Notre Dame's football team too.
I don't care. He sucks. I don't know who he is.
Okay, so if you don't know who he is, he sucks.
Right.
You don't even
Just
watch.
like you and Joe Bonamassa.
But you don't. I've seen Joe Bonamassa. I've seen him play. He sucks. You and I were listening to Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton earlier. Real guitar players.
They're good. Yeah.
They're really good.
They're good.
Joe Bonamassa can't hold their jockstrap.
Another update from the weekend here. And yes, Arkansas still lost the basketball game, but I don't really care about that. And I don't know if you do either. I mean, it's not. So what? Better team won. Thanks. But don't turn it over 17 times. You might win. There's your analysis. Fast analysis. The hockey game on Saturday night,
Yeah.
U.S. and Canada.
Uh-huh.
4 million viewers in the U.S. on ABC. Peaked at 5.2 million viewers. It's the most viewed non-Stanley Cup final hockey game in 6 years. U.S. versus Canada.
That's good.
And they may play again because Canada will beat Finland today, and the U.S. plays Sweden tonight at 7 o'clock. And I think the winner plays the winner on, I don't know, Thursday. Yeah, they play Thursday night. Canada and the U.S. It's already been decided. So tonight the U.S. can rest starters or something. I don't know. 4 million people watch that.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. Had 3 fights in the first 9 seconds. I almost said 9 fights in 3 seconds.
9 fights in 3 seconds would be news.
That would be impressive.
Yeah.
Be like that Rangers-Capitals game a few years ago where everybody dropped gloves at the face-off. But anyway, there was a lot going on over the weekend. Daytona happened. You didn't watch that either?
I didn't see not one lap. Nothing.
You missed the SNL 50th anniversary show with
that.
As somebody brought up here, Paul Simon performed with Sabrina Carpenter off the top.
Now you've told me I need to know who this person is.
And Paul McCartney closed the show out at the end. But it's a good lineup there. Good lineup.
All right.
So there was a lot going on that you missed in your darkness retreat.
Abner wants to know, can we put up the bloody rag in the studio?
You want it?
No.
I haven't cleaned it yet.
No.
All right.
You're anti-bloody rag.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
anti-bloody rag.
Okay.
Put it up behind me.
Here's a text out of the 405.
Put it in a box.
Checking in from sunny and warm Louisiana. Enjoy the half foot of snow this week. Well, again, unless DQ sees it, I feel like she's Punxsutawney Phil. Unless she sees the snow, it didn't happen.
Hey, that was a good point, Hacker. There was no Dana Carvey on there. What happened with that?
They don't like it.
Myers was on there. Spade was on there. Oh, I don't know where Carvey was. I didn't see why he was missing. I knew that Bill Hader wasn't there. He had some sort of commitment, and Aykroyd wasn't there. But you're right. There was no Dana Carvey. Didn't do Church Lady.
Scott would like us to stop saying bloody rag. All right, Scott, for you, we will stop saying bloody rag.
Mike Myers brought back Linda Richmond. That was pretty good. Coffee talk.
All right, coffee talk.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm getting
Okay.
That was a good one.
School closing starting to roll in for Northwest Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Guess who's out?
Who?
The home of the #1 team in the state of Arkansas. Springdale, no school tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Per my kid, so please, check that.
Yeah. Sauce Fawcett pointing out Chris Farley was also not there.
Well, that's a jackass.
Thank you. That's way to bring the room down.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. So there it is. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was good. Will Ferrell was good. Will Ferrell played Robert Goulet. He brought that back.
What did he sing?
It was like jokey songs.
Delta Dawn?
No, he didn't sing Arkansas Will You Make the Final Four. But he was singing with the on that Lawrence Welk sketch they did with Fred Armisen. The champagne music. It was pretty good.
I've never watched a full episode of Lawrence Welk. I think
Well, they don't run it anymore.
Oh, they don't?
No,
Oh,
they ended it a couple years ago.
I can find it on the
They used to still be on Arkansas PBS until like 2 years ago on Saturday nights. And they finally didn't do it.
Jamie in Fayetteville points out they did the Kate McKinnon alien abduction, which is now something. It's like a cornerstone for what they do.
They did that, and Meryl Streep appeared. Her first ever appearance on anything Saturday Night Live related. She played Kate McKinnon's mom.
Nice.
Who was also abducted by aliens, and she broke character, which I don't like. Some people like when they laugh. I don't like when they laugh because we're supposed to laugh, not them.
Okay, now here's where Hacker and we're going to get me wound up again. He says Post Malone with a great rendition of Kurt Cobain playing with the Foo Fighters. Incorrect. Post Malone.
That was sad. That was Friday night.
That was when he was with the surviving members of Nirvana, I found Post Malone to be absolutely terrible. Period. Awful.
You don't like him?
He's not talented.
Okay. All right.
He's not Kurt Cobain. Sorry. You know, Dave Grohl's out there, band's playing. It sounds like Smells Like Teen Spirit, but boy, when he hit those high notes, he might as well have been one of those singing cowboys because it was gross.
Eddie Murphy played Tracy Morgan.
That's Inception, right?
While on Black Jeopardy, while Tracy Morgan played another guy at the podium next to him.
Just a dude.
It was hilarious.
Pretending to be another dude playing another dude.
Right.
DQ, that's Tropic Thunder. I mean, you're always wanting us to quote different movies, so there you go.
That's true. You've never quoted that movie.
Thank you very well. Not a lot of quoting in there.
How many people could not do something for, I don't know, Eddie Murphy hosted, I don't know, what several years ago. But the second he opens his mouth, you're like, God, he's still got it.
That's Eddie Murphy.
He's still got it. Like, he could do that. He could be on that show now if he wasn't too famous.
Philip, Eddie Murphy was in Shrek. He was the donkey.
That's right. Yeah.
Talking blind donkey.
Yeah.
And he was terrific.
Like, all those people, like they could still be on the show. You wonder why they left.
You hear Steve Martin looks the same today as he did in 1984.
Yeah, he's had white hair for like 55 years.
When you think about it, that's actually a very clever ploy because as he got older, he never aged.
That's right. Yeah, I think that was the plan.
I'm not saying it was or it wasn't. I'm just saying it's really, really smart.
Oh, man. But they did two specials. People are confusing the two. There was the big musical thing at Radio City, which was Friday night on Peacock. That's the thing where the big thing that went viral from that was Andy Samberg's song. And at one point, Jimmy Fallon pointed out there will not be any awards presented, and Tom and Rita Wilson walked out. Kind of a joke thing there. And then last night was the thing that they did in the actual studio with the sketches and some highlight clips and stuff like that. So that's what it was.
Justin at Mountain Home saying Tropic Thunder is one of the most underrated movies of all time.
Yeah, very good.
Very funny. Lots of flying donkey quotes come in. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
That's right.
Flying talking donkey. Yeah, it's DQ. That's Shrek. You had your chance. I gave you like half
you guys, I don't like when you say the movie and then you quote the movie and then you say that was the movie.
That was
That's
This
cheating.
Is We Are.
Putting a ribbon on it all. That's all we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Just, tying a ribbon around the old oak tree. That's Tony Orlando.
He wasn't there.
No, he was not. Probably shouldn't have been. There's a number one song in the country the day I was born. I mean, how's that
That's
for being
not great.
born under the wrong sign?
That's
no. I mean, 73 we had, we had great bands out there, and I got stuck with Tony Orlando.
Tony Orlando and Dawn.
Yeah. That song sucks, by the way. Sucks with 3 U's. Sucks.
There you go.
You're on BTU. DQ, that's private parts.
TBU. I get it wrong, too.
Is it TBU?
Yeah,
Okay.
I get the call letters wrong. Yeah. British Thermal Unit. Shout out to the HVAC people out there.
They know
it's warm while it's going to be negative 12 in a few days.
I just got sent a screenshot that the high tomorrow is like -3?
No. That's Wednesday.
Okay. Oh,
Tomorrow's
good.
highs are in the 20s.
Oh, good.
Then Wednesday, it's like, 4 or something
This
like
is bull. I moved to this part of the country to get away from this stuff.
Take it up with Consumer Affairs. What do you want me to do about it?
I would take it up with DQ, but she denies climate, so, here we are. DQ, at what point do we sound the alarm?
When it starts snowing.
One ping, Vasily, one ping. It's a limited Sean Connery and Hunt for Red October.
Not bad.
Oh, thanks. I mean, give me some time to get warmed up. I can do it a little bit better.
866-285-4005 is how you can join us here on the program.
Being told to take it up with big weather, not DQ.
Yeah.
So when do we sound the alarm? Like with the first flake? Are you out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. I see. I see how this is working. Never mind.
It's actually the ice just scares me because I'm not that great at driving on ice.
Not that great driving when it's sunny and 80.
No one can drive on ice.
Yeah.
But I get very scared.
Those guys that drive those big trucks, they fall down on the ice. Like it's not.
They do.
No one can do it. It's the great humbler.
It's the equalizer.
Yes, that's right.
It can make good drivers bad, makes bad drivers bad.
I don't worry about myself. It's all these other idiots that I worry about. That's the one that I know what I'm doing. I'm going to go slow, and I'm not going to slam on the brakes. I know all that stuff. But it's the other nitwits I'm concerned about out there. I know what to do, but they don't, or they don't care. One or the other. And God, you couldn't pay me to drive 49 tomorrow. Oh man, it's gonna be nuts.
Preston's right, DQ. Your car was designed for this.
Yeah. I have this thing called X mode.
See?
Oh,
It
yeah.
deals in ice.
Sounds like you're coming in tomorrow.
Great, yeah. I can't get here, but you can.
Yeah.
Text the 479 DQ. Does the snow and ice interfere with the birds charging on the power lines?
No.
Okay.
Well, they still get their.
They can do it on the top of buildings.
They can charge on the top of buildings. Okay, I didn't know that.
That's when this theory came to me.
Oh.
When I saw a bunch of birds flying to and from the Oklahoma City Thunder Arena.
Paycom.
At the exact
Paycom
same
Center,
time.
Huh. On top of the building.
Yeah.
Where they recharge.
And
okay.
they left at the same time.
Ah. Okay. Good to know.
Too bad it's not Payless Arena. Remember Payless shoes? That place had it going on.
Right now, we've got Texter the 870 saying his 10-year-old and 8-year-old are in a fist fight over Ronaldo and Messi, and neither of them have ever watched a soccer match. See, now that's the kind of, that's the kind of dedication.
That is
I'm
the
searching
cornerstone of. This gives me hope for the future. That is the kind of cornerstone that sports radio was built on. People arguing about something they've never seen.
That's correct.
But adamantly arguing about it. Like that's the whole thing.
Sterling telling me that Jim Brown, somebody he's never seen,
That's right.
is the greatest of all
There you
time.
go.
Now, I watched Barry Sanders. I watched Emmitt Smith.
That's what this industry was founded on. That. It's beautiful. All right. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. And if you'd like to make a little wager on your favorite sporting event or your favorite team, Bet Saracen's right there on your phone. They've got everything you need on there. Basketball, baseball, all kinds of stuff. Golf. It's all on there. Vegas odds are cool, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big gross national apps from operating here in our state. No, sir. No. So, for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to be on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to BetSaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com.
Show in Arkansas. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from NBA and college basketball to the NHL and UFC, BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline. The game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Fan. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, full deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 classic box is iconic all over. The $7 Supreme box has your decadent favorites and then some. The $9 Discovery box introduces you to your newest obsession, like cheesy dipping burritos. Introducing the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, only at Taco Bell.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Was right. Yeah, it's nice when you've got that person you can go to who might have a little bit more information, especially on the science of it. QC Kinetics, it's life-changing.
Find out if you're a good candidate. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Now, for a limited time, employee pricing is back at the #1 fifth wheel dealer in Arkansas, Wheels RV. That's right, employee pricing is back, and you pay what our employees pay on a huge selection of select new and used RVs, plus some 2025 models included. You'll find all your favorite brands, such as Grand Design, Brinkley, Forest River, Vibe, Nobo, and Flagstaff. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty on every new RV sold. Employee pricing exclusively at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV, located 5 miles west of I-49 in Tawnytown. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Is your home ready for the changing seasons? Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling keeps your systems running smoothly year-round. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, their certified technicians have you covered. Take advantage of their seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 or visit PrecisionComfortHeatingandCooling.com today. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Comfort is just a call or a click away.
Ready to explore beyond the beaten path? Discover the Range Rover lineup at Land Rover of Little Rock. Experience handcrafted luxury with the capability to take on any adventure. The elegant Range Rover offers unmatched performance and first-class luxury. The Range Rover is built for every journey. Visit Land Rover of Little Rock today and explore our incredible Range Rover selection. Plus, take advantage of our promotions and recently revamped service department. Visit us at 25 Colonel Glenn Plaza Drive or log on at LandRoverLittleRock.com.
What's better than getting something for free? Winning. And with the $5 bundle from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you get the chance to do both. For $5, you get 3 tickets, a Powerball ticket with Power Play, a Mega Millions ticket, and a free Natural State Jackpot ticket. That's 3 ways to win. So ask for the $5 bundle today. Bundle is eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Hi, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, big-time snowstorm coming in, folks. Going to make travel legitimately dangerous. Now, initially tonight, clear skies, but as we go into early tomorrow morning, some of the first light snow starts to push into northwest Arkansas, and then becoming heavy by the afternoon, continuing into the evening before it's out of here early Wednesday morning. Temperatures drop to the upper 20s, but then we'll be in the teens by Tuesday evening, single digits Wednesday morning with at least 6 to 10 inches of snow on the ground with isolated higher totals. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on HitThatLine.com.
Our news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in The Good Chair. Men's basketball team 4-8 in the league now after losing to A&M over the weekend, 69-61, 15-10 on the season. Traveling to Auburn Wednesday night for a meeting with the number 1 Tigers. Tip time for that one is 7:30 p.m. Matt Jones and I will have Hog Reaction after that. No Cal on the radio tonight. They just up and canceled it. Baseball team finished up their 4-game set with Washington State today, swept them. Arkansas won all 4 games, including today, 12-2. They'll be on the road this weekend down in Arlington.
Your poll question. Which is worse, having a nightmare or having a great dream but then waking up to find it is not real? 50.5% of people said the great dream is worse. If someone sends you any type of video, TikTok, reel, whatever, do you always watch it?
No.
75% of people said no.
No.
And do you currently have a crack on your phone screen? 71% of people said no. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Join us, 866-285-4005. Get on the festivities here. Oh, man. All kinds of stuff going on.
Can we talk about next hour? It'll be interesting. Talk to C.J. Brown, Kendall Diggs. Talk football, talk baseball, other stuff. Talk about who sucks on the sticks.
You're going to have to rephrase that. For the
Yeah,
people who
you're
don't
right.
understand.
Yeah, that is jargon for those who play video games
Poorly,
right? Thank you. You sickos.
You're the one who said it
Yeah,
wrong.
I did, and I immediately I have. Where's the apology? When discussing video games, I made a comment. It was insensitive. It won't happen again. Everybody good?
State your regret.
Yeah, this is the time of year, like if you're watching like college baseball or something, where you get kind of the fill-in announcers. So the apology card is in play in almost every single game.
They're gonna
I mean,
say-
they're going out they out there saying stuff. You gotta be careful.
Yep.
All right.
Your boy was on there today doing
Sean,
it.
yeah, he did great today.
Yeah.
Sean Mervin, the voice of the Naturals, doing the Arkansas game today.
Yeah,
Sean's
that
got a very low voice and a very soothing voice. I've told him many times that he needs to look into those things like on your Alexa, those sleep deals. Like, man, you can put some people to sleep. Which, when I said it, I meant it as a compliment, but it didn't come out that way.
Just like the other thing you just said, it didn't come out the way you.
It's starting to
hoped it
wear
would.
off. The caffeine's starting to wane a little bit, and
It happens.
DQ's got me all upset. She's a snow denier. Doesn't believe in meteorology. Yeah. It's terrible.
Seems to me the only thing people take seriously on the news is the weather.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
that's what it seems like
you
to
would
me.
think that that's what if the meteorologists say we're getting a foot of snow, everybody goes, oh, okay.
Yeah. They everybody rolls their eyes at all the other stuff. They're
Right.
Like, hey, shut up, Darby's on.
Yeah,
Doing what?
right.
It's the only thing people listen
Oh
to.
God, Darby's got the extra eyeliner on. You know what that means? He'll be sans jacket tonight. He will have the sleeves rolled up. He's probably just getting back from the nail salon, get his nails done. It's a big night. It's weather night.
Well, you got to definitely get a haircut today.
Right.
I mean,
It's an impact night. Got to shave. Yeah, and you shave the night before so that it still looks rugged, but you're not itching your face all day.
Oh, we're gonna have to find this clip.
Mm.
We are we're rubbing off on the legitimate press here.
Yeah, are we?
Because we're told by a listener. Now, sometimes these things get misconstrued, so you have to hear it to see if it really happened. But this person claimed that today, Phil, when reading the Arkansas-Missouri rivalry read, inadvertently called it the borderline rivalry before having to correct it to the battle line rivalry.
Oh,
I would love to hear that clip. If you
Okay.
can give me a timestamp on that, we can figure
We
that
have
out and
ways.
we'll have it. I mean, that'll be awesome. So if you can help us out with that, that would be excellent. All right. Yes, this Friday is the Arkansas Children's Northwest Mediathon here all day on ESPN Arkansas, where we will be raising money to benefit the expansion project at Arkansas Children's Northwest. So give as much as you can and make sure that you give to your favorite show because we got a little friendly competition going on here that we will win again and not get any credit for, just like last year.
1,000%.
But anyway, you can go to hitthatline.com and click on Arkansas Children's and Northwest and find the link there. And we would like to thank for their support Heartland Honda. Unbeatable deals? Check. Top-notch service? Check. Excuses to buy the new ride? Got plenty of them at Heartland Honda Power Sports and Marine in Springdale. Adventure starts here because life's too short not to work hard. Play hard. That'll be Friday here. We'll be at Arkansas Children's Northwest. Mac may be even be answering the phones.
Yeah, Mackenzie is she's volunteered, so
all right,
she will be put to work.
That's right.
It'll be good for her. Do some hard labor.
It'll be great.
Yeah,
and it's all coming up on Friday. All right, we'll be right back.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I'm just effing tired of OU right now.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Zavonimir with a block on one end. He's going to launch a three on the other. It's good, and Arkansas's within 3.
After that big Z3, it kind of felt like they were going to do it, didn't it?
Man, I thought we were coming back. When you kind of get in a hole, though, you got to play perfect the last little bit. But, man, their determination, their fight, their effort, love what you're seeing out of Big Z.
Don't miss Hog Reaction after Arkansas basketball games, brought to you by Sawyer's, Buffington Homes, and the Stadium Shop on Razorback. Only on ESPN 99.5.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Looking to shed those extra pounds? At Image Medical and Aesthetics, weight loss programs start at just $149 a month. Plus, try the new oral sublingual semaglutide. Same amazing results with no needles. Gentlemen, you can boost your vitality with testosterone replacement therapy for only $100 a month. Prefer no injections? Their testosterone cream is just as effective. Call Image Medical and Aesthetics today. 479-800-0011. Northwest Arkansas's #1 clinic for weight loss, men's vitality, and ED therapy. That's Image Medical and Aesthetics.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyer's has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyer's and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyer's, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Call the Hogs with Razorback women's basketball this season for exciting matchups inside the Basketball Palace of Mid-America, Bud Walton Arena.
All the changes we've had, the one thing that stayed really same is I'm going to coach them as hard as I'm going to love them.
Experience great family fun and entertainment by cheering on the Hogs along with the Hog Wild Band, cheerleaders, dance team, and mascots.
Charlie inside, up with the ball, fouled, and one.
Tickets start at just $5 at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
A new Arab chicken is here to stay, and it's not your parents' poultry. The Cantina chicken menu from Taco Bell is slow roasted and perfectly seasoned. Take it tacoed up in a crispy white corn tortilla with cheese inside and out, or wrapped in a burrito with fresh purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. However you like it, you'll never chicken the same way again. Get yours today at your nearest Taco Bell and join rewards to earn free food. Available at participating stores. Rewards points are earned on qualifying purchases. All items while supplies last. Subject to terms.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I hate it. I love Miles Teller.
It's about 20 minutes until the hour here on Ruskin and Zach. And this is your drive home, and it's powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. Woo!
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Bacon is a meat, but it's kind of a little meat.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
That's the problem with this world.
Woo pig.
By the way, we just got a we got an email here.
An email?
DQ, keep up the good work. I don't believe in snow either. Signed Bryce Mitchell.
Stop.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Don't lump
Whoa! Good.
Hey, I just read them.
Yeah.
These things come in and we read them. That's what we read the correspondences. That's how it goes.
Oh, man. Whoa!
For the New York Jets. 66 WNBC.
All right, 866-285-4005. That's how you can be a part of the festivities here on Ruskin and Zach. Oh, man, let's see what's going on here. We found the clip of the borderline rivalry thing. So maybe we'll play that for you at a later date. But we have it. So thank you all for your help. You're the unsung heroes out there.
The eyes
people.
and the ears. They're like the French resistance in World
it
War
done.
II. Just out there
Right.
providing information.
Right. Got all the details.
Fearing for your lives. That's what you're doing.
All the deets. We got them all. Thank
when
you.
did y'all get the Chewbacca? We've had this forever. It's like one of the oldest things that we have.
That's a real Chewbacca, too. For that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's mad about. So, I mean, he's obviously upset about something, but
Clear.
But
And his feelings are valid.
Of course, all feelings are valid here. Unless you're going to defend Emmitt Smith, then that's not going to.
I did not say that Emmitt Smith was not a. Well, no, I did say he was mid, and he is. If he'd played for the Falcons, he would have been, mid. He'd have been Jamal Anderson.
They went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and lost
because the Vikings choked the kicker, Gary Anderson.
He missed a field.
What did Gary Anderson?
Morton Anderson. Yeah, it was Morton. No, Morton Anderson kicked for the Falcons. It was Gary Anderson.
Oh, let's see here. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a couple things here.
Yeah.
Apparently, Post had a boog hanging when he was singing the other night.
He went bat in the cave. All right.
Yeah, he had a bat in the cave. All right.
Can't do that.
All right.
Bill in Bentonville took your advice, DQ, on Valentine's Day. Got his wife nothing but flowers. He says it did not end well. Way to go.
I believe I said that if you say, me and my wife don't celebrate Valentine's Day, get her flowers anyway.
Yeah, we're going to need to see the transcript because
that's exactly what I said.
Bill in Bentonville is on the outs.
I said if you don't normally celebrate Valentine's Day, that flowers would still be a nice gesture.
Derek, his Valentine's Day went so well, he allegedly cut his own finger.
I can't just show you the finger. I have to hold the whole hand up.
No, give him the middle finger.
It's the middle finger.
Yeah, give him the middle finger.
I think the video would be flagged.
And you say she was at work when this happened.
Yeah, I was putting a knife away and I missed the sheet.
Got it.
And you jerks at Pampered Chef, you're all dead to me. I just want you to know that.
How'd your Valentine's Day go with The Boy in the Well? Oh, boy.
It went good.
It did.
Yeah, I went to see a movie.
Did he have
He
fun?
cooked me dinner.
Oh, did he? What did he make?
Chicken piccata?
Oh, that's not an easy dish to make. Okay.
Did he wear an apron?
No.
Where'd he buy it?
That's too bad.
By what?
The chicken piccata.
No, when I got there, he was cooking.
Wow.
Was this
so-
a Factor meal?
No.
Okay, yeah, like a prefab deal.
No, he was cooking it when I got there.
All right. Is that what you demanded?
No.
Oh.
We've got some more texts coming
Yeah,
in
go
here. Hacker pointing out the baseball team is well on their way to the perfect season.
No.
They're
no.
4-0.
Don't do that.
Only 52 to go, boys. 52. Now, this is an actually useful contribution by a texter, which does not happen very often. Please note the date and time. Better substance for sledding, metal or plastic? Great question.
Okay.
Great question.
Okay. Well, it depends. What type of snow? Are we talking about the light, fluffy, airy stuff, or are we talking about the stuff that's wet?
Sounds like this is going to be wet with like an ice
Metal.
base.
All
You go
day metal because the wet snow turns to ice.
You know one of those, what do they call those, the big saucer things?
Right.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go get that stuff that Chevy Chase used in Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
We're going
yeah.
to put in a gloss, little corn oil on the bottom of the metal sled. Man, oh, boy, you're going to get top speed.
You just become a spark.
Absolutely.
You end up at the Walmart parking lot.
You will go miles. You will go far.
Setting a new
Oh,
land speed
the
record.
places you will go.
Clark W. Griswold Jr.
That's right.
Can't do that because of that plate in my head,
Right.
Like Cousin Eddie.
In all areas, I would recommend the metal saucer, not the plastic. Plastic says you're cheap.
This could be a 2-dayer because the temperature's not going to be above 30 for a couple days.
Sled or disc? Disc.
Yeah, the big
Disc
is
is
like
the
a
better
saucer,
one?
right?
Yeah, like the saucer. It's safer. The sled, if you were like me, you sharpened it, and you could run into a kid, and today's kids are wussies. So no, metal saw kids today are.
I feel like the last time I went sledding, we used an actual sled.
That's
Like,
it's
a
fine.
wooden and sharp things.
Oh, like Rosebud?
No.
Hold on.
No. I
Hold
know
on.
it's a sled or a horse or something.
Hold on. Let her work
work it.
through this. All right, Rosebud.
The actual
Steven Spielberg has one.
sled.
I know. Yeah, he has the actual Rosebud.
Yeah, one
right?
of them. They had a few of them.
What's Rosebud?
A sled?
Are you
or
sure?
The horse?
Yeah, you
Nope.
said this twice. What?
We're going to need an answer.
Yeah. For those who don't know, we're talking about a very famous movie.
I've never seen it.
What?
I don't know what movie you're talking about, but
He drops a snow globe at the beginning.
it
Yeah.
was a horse.
No.
No, a
sorry.
sled.
Sled.
We're going to have to take your first answer.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
said
incorrect.
horse.
Horse.
Yeah. Golly.
It was a sled. It was Charles Foster Kane's favorite thing.
Citizen Kane.
I
That's right.
haven't seen that yet.
Oh, there's still time.
It's out there.
Now, here's what's interesting to me. I saw this the last time it snowed. A bunch of kids go to a elementary school in Rogers, and there's like a big retaining like a ditch thing with a big hill, and they sled. So even on the off day, the kids go to school just to sled. Isn't that unusual to go to school on a snow day?
Wow,
It's a bit unusual.
you're digging deep into the irony. Let's get back into the important stuff.
It's interesting. to me.
Smack Daddy wants to know, did you actually cut your finger or did the dogs bite you because you were trying to sit in the front seat on Valentine's
Listen,
Day?
I can bring in the bloody towel if you would like.
Well, that just means that did the dogs bite you?
No, they don't bite.
Here's somebody that says the best sledding is an old metal car hood.
All right.
Okay. Gilligan, he's calling his shot. He thinks the kids are going to be out all week.
Some were out today.
Yeah.
This is just a wash.
It's President's Day, so
Right.
a lot of schools used it as an
You know, the
in-service day.
presidents. Yes.
Yep.
That's right.
Who's your favorite president?
Martin Van Buren.
Has a
Van
town
Buren
named
boys.
after him, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Who you got?
I'm kind of a Woodrow Wilson guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Creator of the League of Nations.
I like FDR.
Why?
Of course you do.
I think he should be on Mount Rushmore instead of Teddy,
Hold on.
even though he created.
You
the
need to
parks.
watch Hyde
Park on Hudson.
Hyde Park on Hudson. Your opinion of FDR will change. Sleeping with his cousin. Can't do that. Can't do
Well, they weren't. Never mind. I don't want to get into
Let's
it.
let's open this. Let's open this door. Let's open this door. Yes.
I don't want to get into it.
It was problematic to bring up President's Day in the first place. Now we're in the soup. Let's keep going.
We're wading through it. We might as well.
They're more just friends living in the White House.
Oh, Derek, they were just friends.
I heard that.
Biz Marquis sang a song about this.
I heard that
say
about.
He's just a friend.
I heard that about Eleanor.
Just friends.
What make and model car hood? That's what
That's
people
a great
are asking
question.
now.
That's a
Is that a Chevy, a Toyota, a Ford? What are we talking about here?
Good question. Good question.
Yeah, which one? Okay. Foam is the best for sledding.
Okay. No.
Foam. Like a foam
David
sled?
Hamilton has tweeted at us, a sled, a horse, maybe a sled, or a horse. You really never seen Citizen Kane? Did you not take film lecture?
No.
You would have liked film lecture.
I saw it in English class in high school.
It's a very good
I
film
took
if you understand the
musical theater
backstory.
appreciation as my art class.
The same teacher, by the way, showed us the Wizard of Oz Pink Floyd thing, too, in class.
Yeah. See, now that's a good teacher right there.
Yeah.
That's the
What
kind
up?
of stuff you remember.
What up, Mr. Bauckham? What up?
That's the sort of you took musical theater appreciation.
Yep.
I took music appreciation and because I needed a GPA boost, and I took film lecture. Film lecture was awesome. We watched Star Wars as our final project.
That's pretty good.
Watched we on consecutive weeks. We watched Citizen Kane. We watched Butch and Sundance, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the Redford Newman, which is one of my favorite movies, and then Star Wars. That's not a bad 3 weeks in class.
No.
That's a lot of fun at Kimple Hall. Thank you.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
That was
I
the
spent a lot of time at Kimple Hall.
Yeah. We didn't. I don't know if we watched any of those. We watched Memento film lecture.
Abner
Or
used to use a
Memento?
trash can lid to sled.
Oh, like Oscar the
Yeah,
Grouch?
I've seen. Yeah. Look, if it
works.
When I was in school, when we got the only snowstorm of my college career, we took our mattresses and went down the hill where the hospital used, or the student health center used to be.
Right.
Because that was all a big park, like all the poultry science and all that stuff.
Yeah.
None of that stuff was there. And all that was there was the hill, and you just used to slide down the hill, and you'd go across the street into the pit.
Yeah. Safe.
Right, yeah.
Very
Yeah, yeah,
safe.
yeah.
Very safe. Okay.
They're suggesting a Chevy Nova
Oh,
is the proper
Chevy
proper
Nova.
car.
Okay.
Not a lot of Chevy Novas running around, so we're going to need something a little bit more modern, if you don't mind.
Yeah, there might be one behind a barn somewhere that we could.
Oh, you're going
we could
barn
get.
find. Okay. All right.
Go Pickers. What are the American
American Pickers, yeah. I've watched that show before.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, find some junk.
Yeah. I like a good junk store.
Yeah, junk's good.
Junk is...
We need junk.
Oh.
We do.
I agree.
Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Darby is now reporting isolated 12 inches of snow
DQ,
in
do you
Northwest
believe
Arkansas.
this? Let's go to our correspondent. DQ, do you believe in big science?
I believe in science.
Do you believe in Darby?
Yes.
Okay.
Another convert. All right.
I trust Darby.
Well, that's
But
what's
you don't
important.
believe him.
I trust him.
But you don't believe him.
A foot.
Hmm?
A foot of snow.
A foot of snow.
That's a lot of snow.
What, the dogs
It really is a lot of snow.
Dogs aren't going to be happy about this.
Well, your dogs
Are they
can't.
happy
They're not even
about
a foot
anything?
tall.
Yeah, I know. They're going to
it's
get
really,
lost in there.
Let's be honest. Since you moved in, things have not been good for them.
I know. I took
They've
their
kinda,
spot. I mean,
they've kind of hated their lives.
Yeah. Well, they're okay. They're doing just fine. Oh, man.
All right.
Well, there you have it, everybody. And thus concludes our broadcast.
Sure. Titus has stepped up, and he believes in Darby Bybee, unlike DQ.
Yeah.
I don't
does.
understand. Now, we've got plans in the morning, so I expect you to be here early.
Are you going to be here?
Hell no. Apparently, I'm leading a meeting.
Someone
at
has to
8:30.
chauffeur him around
Yeah.
because he has he has the worst vehicle imaginable for these conditions.
There are not. I will concur. There are not many vehicles worse than mine for
And
this
you
type
thought,
of weather.
and under the old regime, that would have gotten you out of work.
Yeah,
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. In the BC days before Kraft,
Yeah,
you'd been gone all week.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
We could have just thrown the network on and called
Yep.
it good.
No,
Back in the old days.
can't do that.
Not anymore. Our audience demands programming every single day.
And yet we give them we give them this.
Well, we didn't say they demanded quality programming. They just demand programming.
You're right. Semantics.
It's not quality. It's us. Come on. All right. There's much more ahead here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. There's all these lawyer ads, and they're all basically the same. So how do you know which one to hire when you need a lawyer? Choose someone who has over a decade of experience in injury claims and lawsuits. Someone who used to defend the insurance company, but switched from the dark side. Jackie Mock and Mock Legal Solutions will use her experience and insider knowledge of the insurance industry to get you the money you deserve. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price. All right, we'll be right back here with more. CJ Brown.